Hello everyone, how's it going? Nice to see everyone. So, give me just a second, we're getting shit going. You can probably hear the, those of you in chat can hear Darkest Dungeon, the music. Alright, there, it should be live on Discord, Eve.
Okay, you've pressed the button and it loaded. There it is.
We did it, everyone.
Yay!
And I will set that to the correct window. We did it. This is a professional outfit. We know what we're doing.
Nice!
You know, it's funny, I usually don't listen this far into the title theme, so it's kind of weird hearing the whole thing. It's a nice opening theme. Very spooky. So friends, as you may remember, it is always darkest before the dungeon. Hello, Attack Yakko, nice to see you. We had a lot of fun doing the Nuzlocke, the Soul Nuzlocke yesterday. I sent you some of those clips, Eve.
Yeah.
There was some suffering involved. Random chance just kind of fucked us over several times.
I understand that, much like reading young adult books.
The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the...
Hey, the stream went away, but now it's back.
I think my Discord may have crashed. Give me a second.
I don't know what happened to the stream.
We're having an experience. Oh, hey, Turtle Priest. Yeah, Darkest Dungeon is, like, legit one of my favorite games. Eve, is things looking good on your end for stream?
I can't see anything, but I can hear you.
Sorry, give me just a second, y'all. We're having technical difficulties on this end. Which I think are happening mostly because, as I mentioned yesterday, I recently upgraded my monitor situation, and it's at a different resolution than the rest of my shit. Speaking of which, let's actually change this. Are you not gonna give me the ability to change my resolution game? Let's try doing that at the main dungeon. But yeah, Darkest Dungeon is fun. I have never finished a game. I find it's pretty difficult. It doesn't seem to want to give me the option to adjust the resolution, which I think is interesting. Alright. Whatever. It still looks pretty good on stream, so we'll survive. Yeah, it's one of my favorite games. It's very grim and edgy, which I do appreciate. I love some...
terrible wonders I have come to know.
The narrator is my best friend. He's a horrible little man, whom I dislike deeply. Best friend derogatory. Alright, let me see. What are we doing? Alright, these two are currently in the timeout chair, which is to say the sanitarium, getting treated for diseases and imbalances in humors.
That's the dream.
I think we have enough cash. Let's have a drink. Because we don't...
Thank you, I think I will.
You know, I was actually considering some whiskey if I'd have to go to a separate room to acquire it. Yeah, absolutely a horrendous person, but goddamn, he can't speak. I appreciate that in Darkest Dungeon 2 they have the same voice actor, even though he's like a completely different character. I would have been very upset if they had been like, well, here's a new guy. We got all this random garbage. We can't use a lot of it because we don't have musketeers, arbalists, antiquarians. We're not seeing the Crimson Horde people yet, and I don't really want to deal with the rest of this because it really kind of eats away at your speed, and I would prefer to have higher speed at this point than have higher stats. Alright, who we got? We could stand another Vestal, I think.
A sister of battle.
So last time we did this, we were going and like rushing essentially the necromancer, and that went pretty well. We killed him, and we've still Renault and Dismas, which means we're doing pretty okay. I like to keep them around if at all possible. So I think probably what our next step is going to be is working our way to the Weald boss, and then potentially the Warrens after that, since we've got some good progress on the Weald, and as you can see with the bar. We also may fuck with the Cove. I gonna be real with y'all, I hate the Cove. It's a horrible place.
Okay, now I want to know what it is.
I mean, we can go there if you want. It's just
no, I don't want you to suffer.
Oh, it won't be. We're in a have to. Like, I'll be level with you. We're in a have to go there at some point or another.
Suffering will occur. Got it.
Yeah, but thank you. The Cove sucks so bad because there's a lot of enemies that deal a lot of like damage over time, resist my damage over time, and I really love my damage over time builds. There's monsters that cast protect, a lot of really irritating status effects. It just drives me up a wall. Not my favorite place. Here, let's continue. Let's push forward and try and get to the Weald boss. Yes, so many protects, like the big squid lads with the shields are just the worst thing in the world.
Honestly, you're making this place sound great.
Yeah, I won't go there. I'm just gonna put it off slightly. All right. Okay. All right. We'll bring Mortmain. I really love the bounty hunter class. Like, I'm really working for that high hit range, and we'll bring a Vestal in the back, which is my favorite lyric from Old Town Road. Got the Vestal in the back. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, half the enemies are giant walls, and the other half are status effect monsters. Yeah, it sucks. It is a brutal location. And I feel like I'm talking it up maybe a little worse than it actually is, but I've never had fun. Of course, this game isn't about having fun, it's about suffering. And this is a short...
Like fun suffering, though?
Yeah! It's not as much suffering as, like, Pathologic, which is a game that is just explicitly about suffering. Yeah, the Bounty Hunter does have a really good moveset, and there's a lot of... It's a good friend. Alright, we're on to the Weald. I'll bring some antidotes. You know what? We're gonna be shadowy this time. We're only gonna bring 8 torches. Sure that won't come back to bite me in the ass at all.
Uh-huh. Probably not.
Yeah, absolutely no problems. I see no potential downsides. And then it immediately says bring plenty of torches. It's like, well, I have 8. Which isn't a bad amount. Could be worse. Could also be better. Alright, so our goal for this one is to explore 90% of the rooms. Alright, so we're just gonna have to loop around. We can ignore that one because that's our freebie. Immediately gonna burn that shovel.
Herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
That's how I feel whenever I have to go into the woods. Hello. God damn. Alright, well.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Honestly, blaming me for rage quitting Darkest Dungeon is, I think, an appropriate choice, so I'll just take that one on the chin.
What did I walk into?
Turtle Priest is talking. Sorry, the Radiance. I forgot that was the bit we were doing from yesterday. Is re-downloading Darkest Dungeon, and apparently I will be to blame when they rage quit. And it's like, yeah, that's fair. Ding dong. How are you doing today? Yeah, I did.
I'm doing good. Doing good. Hi, hello, your Radiance. I know like everyone's like at the festival, but
Oh yeah.
I'm having fun in my house. I'm chilling. I went home early today, which is 4 o'clock, p.m. So that was nice.
And that is nice. I love leaving places early. It's always the best feeling in the world to not have to be at a place
That is a great
anymore.
feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. And now I have time to actually draw. So I'll be drawing because I got
nice.
a commission, and I
Oh,
didn't do that.
nice! What are you working on?
Yeah. A headshot of my friend's Pokemon OC, who is a fisherman
Nice.
named Rod Fisher.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
I have made so much fan art of this man, you have no idea. I love him so much.
Oh, good.
But yeah, commissions
Here,
are
you-
actually open now, so.
Nice. I should, at some point, try to do commissions. That would require me doing commissions. Nice! I love some grilled cheese. It's just a really solid food.
Yeah,
Right.
cheese is a good food.
Cheese is good, bread is good. Put those bad boys
Tomato
together.
stew.
Yeah, I always like to do like thin slices of apple in my grilled cheese. I think that kind of
What?
yeah, it's really good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
sweet and crispy, and it brings out the flavor of the cheese. It's yummy.
Yeah, we did that when you were with me at the lake. Yeah, it's honestly really good. Like,
What type of apple?
I mean, honestly, I pretty much used what we had around. I tend to like crunchy apples. I don't like the mealy ones at all. So I will try to go for like your Gala apples, your Honey Crisps. Unfortunately, Honey Crisps are more expensive. Which
That is a shame.
Which I think is truly a crime.
The real reason we need to overthrow capitalism is
Yeah,
because
so I can get
of
my
the
good
price of
apples.
crisp apples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, yoink.
Yeah, from each according to their abilities, to each according to their taste in apples.
Yeah, exactly.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Love a good apple. But yeah, if you, I totally recommend trying it. It's really good.
Okay. I know I definitely want to one day, because the school cafeteria has been offering not grilled cheese, tomato soup. I mean, they do have grilled cheese, but like they've been offering tomato
It's probably not
soup,
worth the effort.
and like get the tomato soup from there, but get like Starbucks grilled cheese.
As the
But you have tomato soup and grilled cheese together?
blossoms.
It's tomato soup and grilled cheese is like the
Yeah,
most.
That's
the
like
only.
that's like
I
real
don't know, I
classic
feel like-
shit.
I feel like it's the only valid way to eat certain types of grilled cheese. Like the store I work at has a grilled cheese, but to be like, I only get it when there's tomato soup with it.
Yeah. I'll enjoy it good.
Yeah.
I like tomato soup. It was funny when I was a kid. I really did not like tomato soup, but I have like completely flipped in my opinion, and now I think it's like, oh yeah, that's pretty good shit.
It's pretty good shit.
I also like a good gazpacho. If I'm at a place that serves gazpacho, you know.
Victory.
Yeah.
The turning
I loved tomato soup as a kid, but who loved it more was my diabetic cat. She went
beyond
freaking
measure.
crazy over tomato soup.
That'll get you.
Foolhardy alike.
All right. Let's see. We need to continue through this. All right. Yeah, we'll have a few rooms of relative peace before we have to get slammed into a fight again. Turn on a torch. I don't want everyone to go completely insane yet. Yeah, have a snack. Take a munch. Take a crunch.
What cat? Okay, one of the cats just came in and kind of nudged me and then disappeared. And there she is.
Which one was it?
It's Wheatsy.
Wheatsy, my girl.
She's here now. She's
Oh.
on top of my coloring book and she's looking at the screen. She's a little confused.
Home.
Yeah, small break before we choke spammed into the wall. I love Wheat. See, she never wants to sit still to let me pet her, though, which I think is frustrating.
It is frustrating because she wants attention and she will demand it. She just won't sit still.
Yeah, that tracks. Alright.
Snowball sometimes does that, yeah.
Oh, we got some
like,
grubs. These
she'll
aren't
want
too bad.
attention. She'll want attention, but then she claws you, even though she wants to sit in your lap, and I'm your like, girl,
Yeah.
please. Girl,
No,
I have
true.
allergies. You can't do this to me.
Yeah.
Inspiration and
Alright.
improvement.
Oh, well, that was a very nice quote. Usually they're more menacing than that. It's like, personal growth. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Well, personal growth can be pretty menacing, depending.
I mean, it's definitely not an experience I would call fun.
On, fiend.
Yeah, the bounty hunter really wanted to exterminate that grub with extreme pressure. Fuck, I forgot to disarm the trap.
Nonetheless,
Oh well. I am very good at games. Alright, let's see what else. Let's see what last tricks this dungeon has in its sleeve. Thankfully, it's not the darkest. Tell you what, I'll leave things dark. You all can just panic a little bit, let you sweat. Sometimes a tree is just a tree. Well, I believe if you rendezvous with my, yeah, it's you either disarm it. I have a really bad habit of just walking into every trap, but to continue my bit from earlier, I believe my good friend Renee Marie would have something to say about that not being a tree. That was a specific joke. Although I feel like that
I
one-
got you.
Thankfully, that's not the most esoteric art joke I've gotten the tank. Like, it can get weirder.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I told you the one joke. Well, the different kind of art, but I did mention the Alexander's right time band bit to you, I believe, at one point, which I think is my favorite joke I have ever made.
Yeah, you did mention that.
Alright, time for you all to, get in the various management places so you can feel better. And Slippy Jim, what do you need? Slippy Jim, what's your deal? Will not take part in prayer, but oh, hey, you should. Unfortunately, we have used all the slots except for the prayer one. Rude.
I just learned something extremely cursed.
Yeah?
Why is the curry from Pokemon Sword and Shield, why does it have spaghetti?
England is weird. It's a bad place.
I'm
Alright.
on my way to destroy Galar.
So we have a fun time. It's time to name some lads. So up first, having survived his first level, we have Mortmain. What are we gonna rename? We have to give him a new Christian name, not a new Christian name, a new darkest name in the dungeon. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh hey, Once Upon a Miss.
What was that?
Once Upon a Miss is here.
Oh yeah, I see that now. It took a bit for him up on my stream. Alright, well, it was
What about-
Borpy.
Ardolph.
Borpy?
You said Bardolph?
Yeah.
Alright, well, it was Bardolph
Which
for the
is-
other one.
Basically the Shakespeare version of Borby anyway, so whatever.
It doesn't
It's
seem...
all the same.
Bardolph?
It
Bardolph
doesn't...
sounds like...
I think it's a fake
sorry.
name. I'm not sure it's real.
It's just Bardolph sounds like Bard Elf, but like in an Australian accent.
Wait, how did you spell it?
Bardolf. Bardolph.
I mean, PH, but yeah, close enough.
Same thing, basically. Alright, what we got
Yeah.
the stagecoach. Ooh, another flagellant. I love the flagellant.
There is power
Or,
in
actually, you know what?
those with the force.
We already have a flagellant. I would like the, Bardolphi. Yeah, that would be their ship name. I'll eat the antiquarian in here.
Searches where others will not go.
She's useful for
And see
reeling up money.
others will not
Alright,
see.
so... Alright. So we have the first wheeled boss, which is the wizened hag, who is an experience. Yeah, the new strip, the Bardapi, I have some bad news about what's probably gonna happen to Bardapi. Sarah, I never, like, I mean, just simply on the virtue of what happens to everyone in this game. Alright, so it is the wizened hag. Let us... Here, we're gonna bring Renaud in the front. We're gonna bring Ein in the back. For that damage, sweet damage over time. I wish Aracho Marks would come back. That'd be nice. Alright. We'll put, Lanky Tot in the second rank. Hack hunt. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be fun because she'll shove people into the cauldron, and it's always a deeply distressing experience to see that. Or
That does sound.
yeah, she's a pretty gruesome one. Or maybe I will bring. I'm debating my. I think Fun Boy's gonna come with us, rather than Lanky Tot, and we will. Alright, we'll heap you in the back row, and we will... Do you have any advance abilities? That was my current question. Alright, Renaud doesn't have a charge. What I'm trying to do is set up a Joel strat where essentially Marishina here and whoever else... Yeah, we don't have any rave robbers. We could bring... all our hunters, highwaymen, sorry, are currently disposed, so we can't use them for Joel strats. I think... Hold on just a second, sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, get the bird noises in there. Tell you what we'll do. We will put... I think probably the best choice is going to be actually... There's no great choice, but I think Maraschino is going to be the best one. Did I not tell you to turn what into emoji? I don't remember that conversation. I also don't have the ability to make stream emojis yet until we get to affiliate. So hey, you have to be able to follow me, and we can get some emoji in here. I think that's the best we got. Sorry for making you all watch me deliberate exactly who to bring for like a long time. All right. We'll bring 16 torches. I want to be... I mean, don't make me famous. Just, like, allow me to make money off this. I think more the point. Alright, and we're owning the wheels, so we'll bring 2 shovels, because that was a problem last time. Alright, I think we're good to go. I am actually going to make sure everyone's weapons are upgraded fully before we go and deal with this. That feels like an idea that I should be doing. Alright, there we go.
Probably.
There we go. Everyone's upgraded. Everyone's got the best stuff they can have. We're good to kill the hag. Or at least attempt to kill the hag. Shit, I have to buy everything again. That's frustrating. Oh, hey, thank you, for clarifying. Yeah, I don't know, I never like it when basically anything automatically turns just like normal ass emoticons into emoji. It's like I used the emoticon very intentionally. That would be a bitch about this. There you go.
It always bothered me with outlining, because if you were using the method where you would put the parenthesis after the letter or number, then always it would be like a parenthesis, and then it would be like sunglasses smiley face for the next one.
Yeah, rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Facebook is in fact the worst about that. They're so convinced I want to use their stupid ass emojis.
In the wild corruption here.
There was a method in the wild corruption. Alright, what we got? Oh, that's I absolutely hate that layout. So what we're gonna have to do is essentially up, and then back around, and then whoop. That's interesting. It doesn't show my mouse over the right place. I've just realized. This is unfair. So I can't use the mouse to gesture. I'll have to stare at this the twitching. So we're gonna have to go like up and around, and then loop back and go around. Since, like, realistically, the hat is probably gonna be right here, but the hat could also be here, and I don't want to double all the way back if I'm not 100%. I don't want to double back if at all possible.
I mean, I feel like the left one is a lot easier to double back to than, like, the right one. If you turn that wrong.
God damn it, Renard. Yeah, it does put the slash in there, but it does not seem to want. Maybe it'll let you on scouting, and it will reveal itself to me. Not in a route around that corpse. Disarm that trap, though.
So, is Darkest Dungeon a roguelike?
No, it's an RPG. Darkest Dungeon 2 is a roguelike, actually. And I don't know, I wanted to like Darkest Dungeon 2 a lot more than I ended up liking it. And it's not bad, and I do like how they kind of leaned into the shipping part of it. And you can have your polyamorous traveling party. Yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna have to just kind of whack. Get that corpse in within range. Alright. Alright. I mean, in the sense that your character's amorous at a high enough level, and there's no limit to how many times they can do that, so...
Sounds like polyamory to me.
It very much feels like not the intent of the game, but you can do it.
Just like real life polyamory.
Yeah, pretty much. You also can make the Rave Robber and the Plate Doctor smooch, which I think is essentially the point of literally every game I've played of Darkest Dungeon.
That's inherently the sexiest thing I've ever heard of.
Exactly.
So, Plague Doctor and Grave Robber.
Making out.
Match made in hell. I love it.
Alright, yeah, let's just double back these three. Hopefully we'll get lucky and we'll just bump into the hat. They're, like, technically any character can, like, end up in a partnership. I just like them together, personally.
A powerful blow.
Got it. Alright. Okay, get that missed. Alright, let's get you up into the front. There, while several of the characters have made it into Darkest Dungeon 2, not all of them have quite made it in yet. So, like, currently the bounty hunter, like, just entered, like, the pre-beta experimental phase, which I'm personally excited about, because as we discussed a bit ago, I love the bounty hunter. But at the moment, let me try to see if I can remember all the names of them. Right. There is the Man-at-Arms, the Leper, the Rave Robber, the Plate Doctor, the Jester, the Occultist, the Hellion, and a new one, the Runaway. Currently, notably, the Vestal is not in Darkest Dungeon 2 and doesn't. She's like an NPC at one point, so I don't think she's coming back. Everyone's freaking out because the Crusader isn't back yet, and there's like, oh my god, he's fucking dead. The Antiquarian turned into a villain character, so she's not coming back. Yeah, who knows what Reynald's whole deal is. I think some people are saying like canonically he died, which is not actually true. That was part of a comic at one point. The point is, it's not entirely clear exactly what's going on yet. Dismas does come back, and everyone loves Dismas, of course.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Damage over time, baby.
This expedition.
All right, let's fix my shitty lineup. There we go. All right, what we got? Damn it! It doesn't go all the way back. We're gonna have to keep pushing on. I'll hit it on the swing.
Oh.
Yeah, damage over time is my favorite thing. I always like rolling with Flight Doctor.
Our server is officially on Discord minus out of context Discord Tumblr blog.
Wait, what? Which server?
So basic, the Pokemon one that I'm a part of.
Okay.
Which means that I guess our shenanigans got pretty chaotic.
Yeah, I suppose so. The leper is fun. He really just goes for the hit bait sometimes. Occasionally.
I'm going to copy image. I'm going to send it in Discord so y'all know.
He's also just like the best boy as far as the characters in Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, that's basically it. Kills in one hit or never at all ever. I only have a 25% or 60% chance. That actually sucks. Here, we'll Battlefield Medicine you.
Discord Sphinx.
Darkest Dungeon 2 is interesting because they reduced they changed the way hit percentages work. There's like unedited, you always have a 100% chance of hitting, but there can be tokens that like reduce your chance of hitting. And one of the big ones with the leper is he'll get a thing where he cannot necessarily see. So that's a whole thing you have to kind of worry about. I don't know, maybe I'll play Darkest Dungeon 2 on stream at some point. I think that'd be kind of fun. Alright. There we go. Good job. Alright.
I'd say the ship art was so bad that they posted it in the spicy chat because...
That horny, huh?
Apparently, like, Flop looked up Ahiko faces.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah.
There's a lot to unpack.
You just realized you couldn't see me cringing, so I'm just telling you that's what I was doing.
Yeah, that's about how I felt about that.
It's ship art of the mascot of the Minnesota State Data Protection Training and Clippy.
What the fuck is happening in your Pokemon server, Sarah?
I don't know.
Alright, cool. Guess what's not there? The witch, so in return... Continue onward. I think we'll probably take Nappy there. Oh, you can't see that once again, but is the there. It's trapped. Oh well, you're fine. Wall it off. I'll use the anti-venom on you. I guess you deserve that much.
Listen, I did not see the ship art because I'm not in the spicy chat, thank God.
Yeah, I think that's a... You know what? That's... Good for you. You dodged that bullet.
My friend and I were like, yeah, this is the millionth time we are grateful we are not a part of that chat because it's starting to sound more like the cursed chat, not the spicy chat.
Yeah. You had fucking 2 trips of kleptomania at once?
Walk the poison out of your body.
Yeah, just walk the poison out of your body. Walk it off. That's what masculinity is for. Alright, so let's take a... This is probably going to be our last good chance to take a camping break. Stealing is wrong. I love how the flagellant sits with his back to the party like, no talk me, Yankee. It's very funny. Alright. Alright, might as well eat like kings while we have the chance. Alright. Do we have anything that will allow me to... Nope. There is no... More like flatulence. Fucking got him! Alright. So, for Zealous... Let's see.
Wait, Day Demand is an actual character from Ace Attorney? Day Demand.
Dead man?
No, Day Demand, like that's an actual...
I don't know
that's
what
an
you're
actual
talking...
character.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, he died. Spoiler alert.
Oh no!
His name is Died Man.
Yeah, that'll get you. Alright. Alright, thank you, Once Upon a Miss.
Indeed, man.
Yeah, you'll never guess what happens. I feel strong and powerful, let us carry on. It looks bad, but there's nothing to fear here. We're as straight backed as a royal yard good. We are out of firewood, we must steel ourselves for a push to the end. You are all gonna be fucking murdered. Alright, so it's not here. It's either gonna be here or here. I personally think it's there, so that's what I'm gonna try first.
I don't know, imagine naming your kid Gumshoe.
There are a lot of wacky names in the Ace Attorney series. Like, as much as I love my boy Miles, Miles Edgeworth is a name.
He didn't choose his last name?
I mean, he also presumably did not choose his first name. Yeah, that's what I also think. It'll be on the top right. I'd bet money on it too. I've played enough this game. It's not quite random where it is. All right. Yeah, you can still get Blitten. Miles Edgeworth is just a guy. Just a lad. Wait. Why specifically after the Queen died did she do Miles Edgeworth? I'm curious what led to that.
What was the relation between the Queen's death and Miles Edgeworth?
He's from Japanifornia. There we go. I got there eventually.
Slowly, gently.
My favorite bit is how just is making fun of Francisco being very German. Little German girl, don't go into the wheat cave. Oh my god, this cave is filled with blunt smoking.
I love Oktoberfest.
Get him. I can go for a beer right now. Actually, do
yeah, isn't Oktoberfest coming up?
It's not here. God damn. I'm honestly. In the original game, yeah, right. It's. I'm super surprised. It has to be here.
Wait, Franziska is American?
I refuse to respect that canon. She's German. It's funnier that way.
Also,
her name is Franziska von Karma.
Her dad's name is von Karma.
Yes, that is how inheriting names tends to go.
Oh, I forgot what his first name was.
Manfred.
Manfred. His name is Manfred. What American would name their kid Manfred?
I don't know. Well, I mean, you've seen Manfred von Karma. You had to look at him and be like, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
That man looks like he's trying to act like he's still a lord in 1800.
I mean, he's got the Vaughn. That debatably would mean he had noble origins, if you're Owen German. Since Van is, you know, just fucking not a lord, unfortunately. Von is nobility. Like how good old Beethoven would sometimes go by Ludwig von Beethoven because he didn't respect the monarchy. I fucking love Beethoven. Damage over time! Yeah, Van Helsing is not a lord. Sorry, buddy. Alright. Cool. Well, let's go fight the Hay. She has to be here. Like, there's no other place she could be unless the map has lied to me. There she is!
Oh no. Y'all, we are older than Apollo Justice.
How old is Apollo Justice?
Apparently he's like born around 2003.
I hate that.
Congrats, y'all. We're all old.
Alright. Alright. We actually don't want to do that too much.
Phoenix Wright is supposed to have been born in 1992 to 1993.
She in the pot!
What?
Don't get out of there.
Yeah, so if you're born before around 1992 to 1993, you are Phoenix Wright's age.
Good for me.
You did it.
Egg soup.
Hack soup. No, stop throwing her in the pot! God damn you!
Oh.
She doesn't want to be eaten. And the fact that you can see, like, the melty, kind of, like, cheesy flesh is never... It's deeply uncomfortable. I don't like it. Alright, who joined?
Oh, hello.
Mortality clarified in a
Who we got? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, hello, Michelle.
I joined because I could not stand not reacting to the Ace Attorney talk in real time.
That's absolutely fair. Get out of there! Alright.
Yeah, we're talking about Ace Attorney because one of my friends who's like around 18 just played it for the first time and is reacting to it. And we just found out that they would be around the same age as Apollo Justice, so we are all having a freak out in the Pokemon server.
That's fair. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Still not over freaking spaghetti on curry.
I mean, this is coming from the country that was like, beans on toast is a thing I want to eat. So, like, clearly...
On purpose.
I want to, on purpose, eat beans on toast. Not as a youth, just as a thing I do. Bonk.
I'm thinking about that Tumblr post that, like, you all make fun of our British food, which is actually mostly the stuff that's made fun of is poverty food, which will be useful in the coming days with the food banks shutting down for the Queen. And then someone on the blog saying, poverty didn't force you to name a dish spotted dick. And then the person just replied with silence.
Yeah,
I've seen another variation, another like web where it was basically okay, and like other countries also have poverty, but we don't eat beans on toast. We eat like we eat street food and such. Like
most time when
Also, I think people are overlooking the fact that posh British food is also awful.
That is also true.
Wait, what was it? Sorry.
Posh British food is also awful.
Yeah.
And
like, whatever the heck pudding is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, bread pudding's actually pretty good. But... I like bread pudding.
Like, pot pies are good, and those are British poverty food. But, like...
on the brink.
It's
what the fuck is eating mess? You know? Fuck that.
Yeah. it's what is my most of the time when a country makes poverty food or a culture makes poverty food, it's like really fucking tasty because like they know how to make good food out of like shitty ingredients essentially. But then
and also they've been people working in the kitchen.
Yeah, like usually it's like good shit, but instead we did it! Hell yeah!
Yeah!
I wanted to leave that last blow for the crit. Alright, is that William?
What's up, Chris?
We had a whole group in here, that's exciting.
Yeah, I decided to jump in on the party. We
Oh yeah.
Food?
Yeah, we're talking food, and how beans on toast is a bad thing to say is a
Blame
thing.
the British for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, again, like, okay, let's see, like, the main struggle item, in Iraq, one of them was eggplant, so we have a lot of dishes with eggplant in it, and how to make it taste good. So for me, it's like, I don't like the whole, oh, well, we were, okay, if you mean it's a struggle meal, I can understand that more. Right?
Oh yeah, like definitely. That's like just a thing that happens.
Yeah, like beans on toast sounds more like a struggle meal than I would say poverty meal.
I mean, but it also is just like a cultural dish. It's not like I was sad, so I just put some beans on toast and called it a day.
Right.
Alright. Oyster yourself, Slippy Jim. Hey, you're back!
Today's stream
No,
is sponsored
I'm
by
not
making fun of the
necessarily-
Brits.
It sure is.
I'm not necessarily defending the concept of beans on toast because I don't hate myself, but
It's good.
I did study in England a little bit, and you know, the cafeteria served English food, and
Yeah.
so I had to accept the inevitability of English breakfast foods on the cheap because that was what they served.
Yeah.
And the kind of beans they're talking about are a lot closer to what we think of as like baked beans. You know, they're kind of sweet and they have that kind of tomatoey gravy to them.
Yeah.
And it's
It's
like
worse,
kind of actually good to dip bread in it, but you don't want that to be your whole. And if you put the beans on it, it gets soggy, so that's also bad. But like the general concept of toasted bread with those kind of beans is not inherently bad; they're just bad at it.
Yeah! Like the type of beans they eat, right? Like, we call it, like, morga fasulia. Like, we make it, but we make it, like, hot, and also we add meat to it, and then we eat it with rice and such. Like, the thing is, or, like, if we eat bread with it, we will eat, like, pita bread, or we will, like, eat toasted pita bread with it. But, like, when it's just a plain white bread, not toasted, with
Also, you have to add like
beans.
half the pepper shaker to make it edible. I should add that.
We're gonna do
I
something
think that makes
interesting, which is we're going to go to a windowed version, but I think it'll make it easier for me to manage several different windows at the same time, because it's like a whole thing. It's kind of hard for me to juggle back and forth. Sorry to interrupt. Also, Turtle Priest. I need a specific thing going for beans. I like beans in chili and in certain things, but the texture can be kind of iffy at certain times.
The thing I was gonna say was just that it's even more offensive that, like, the beans and toast could be good, but they failed to do the small changes that would make it actually taste good.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah!
Or like imagine if the peas that they served with fish and chips were just regular fresh peas with maybe like a little mint or whatever. But instead they've got this fucking mushy peas bullshit.
Which sucks, as I love fresh peas. They're good.
In general. I can't do peas.
Like, especially if you had like, right, because they squeeze a
sorry,
wedge
Turtle
of lemon
Fruit. Sorry,
over
your
the
radiance.
fried food, and that's great. And a wedge of lemon over fresh peas, yeah. Mushy peas, there's no saving them.
Yeah.
I used to just pour frozen peas into a bowl and munch out.
I've heard of people doing that before.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I will tolerate beet peas is if it's in biryani, and that's only because the spices of the biryani, like, straight up destroys any taste in anything else in it. So, like...
So rude. I love.
For me,
I,
it's tasting.
I do love biryani. That is true. Ooh, hey, an occultist.
God.
Who are we in a
Biryani.
fire? Who are we in a fire? Let's fire.
By the way, the stream is no longer showing on the Discord.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah.
Sorry, give me just a second. Hey, you know what you should all do? Speaking of streams, you all should actually like, even if you just leave it off in the background, do log into Twitch, because it improves my viewer count.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, yeah.
One
Give me a
step
moment.
ahead.
Well, see, wait.
Yeah.
Does it count as a view? Does it count as a view if I have the pop-out chat on?
I have.
do I
no,
need to have
I have no idea, honestly. I could not say.
I'll look that up later. Because, like,
Right there,
whenever
yeah,
I
the
have
stream should
Twitch
be open
on,
in Discord.
everything goes super slow. I don't know why. Internet hates Twitch.
I mean, if it's gonna be like a problem, then yeah, do what allows you to be here. That's what that's definitely more important. I did not want to go to the I did not want to go to the Butcher Circus. Here. Here.
I am trying to turn off the sound on this so I can just watch it in the background, but I can't figure it out because I'm, I guess, officially one of the olds.
There should be an icon that
Enemy
looks like.
tab.
Are you on your iPad?
Bone.
There should be an icon that allows you to mute it, or you just turn the volume off on the phone. Or are you also on Discord with your phone, actually?
No, I'm on Discord with my iPad.
Yeah, then just yes, you can just turn the volume off on the phone. Alright, let's ding. Slowly working my way up to thank you, friends, I appreciate it.
I will put the quality of this video on 160 so it doesn't destroy.
Yeah, go for it. Alright.
I wonder if I'm one of the olds because I look at Twitter. I made an account years ago and never used it, and I cannot figure out the UI whatsoever.
It's not
For
a
Twitter?
fantastic site.
Yeah, I don't know how to like reply to someone versus quote retweeting and what the difference is, and I could not figure out how to delete a post. The one time I did one, and I think I should have done the other, and I don't know if posts are editable, can
Yeah.
be edited after you post them. It's confusing and scary to me.
Truly.
Okay, I genuinely cannot see your stream. Wait, it's finally kicking in, I think.
That's odd.
Here, someone watched the. So right now it's 7, right? If I close that, let me close that. I'll leave the pop chat up on
Alright.
though. If it's 6, let me know.
Alright. I'll let you know if it hits 6. It's still at 7.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna leave
No,
the
it
chat
hit
on
6. It hit 6.
then. Ah!
It's not a big deal. Like I'm not gonna quibble
Okay.
over one view. It's just nice to have it slightly up. Is
I said you should though.
should I? Is that a thing I should do?
No. I don't know.
All right, cool. We're under the cove. Let's bring the antiquarian in on this, so we can get that nice treasure. We'll bring Bart.
I'm having a lot of trouble with my Discord. I'm going to close it and reopen it real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
No, same here.
Take your time. Do we? Do.
I'm gonna try this.
All right.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, I'm back.
I'm filing on my phone, so
All right, and we'll bring. Hmm.
Oh, it's COVID time. Good. I want to see what this is like because it sounded rad.
It's what time? Hoven time? Oh, Hoven time. It took me a second. It's like, what does that have to do with Morbin time? But then I realized, yeah, it's Hoven time.
COVID time at first, and I was like, oh no.
Same.
Oh no! Wee woo!
So Coven. I always thought that was coven.
It is.
It is. It's COVIN in this case.
Oh.
That's I think
Okay,
was their
then.
distinction. Oh, this is a level
You know,
3
like,
quest, so we'll bring our we'll bring Renaud, the Burt man, who will be in rank 2, Groucho Marx, and you know, there we go. I think that's good. Oh yeah, we're not fully kitted out. There we go. Give you those.
Team Gaslight, Gatekeep, Girl Boss, and their homie. That sounds like the Tyranny of Dragons squad.
A little bit, yeah. I'm gonna bring some shovels because.
Let's see, because Phobos was Gaslight.
Unfortunately, he was.
Gatekeep,
Yeah, Pigeon was Errol Boss.
and Meg was definitely the homie.
Yeah.
Meg was like the only unproblematic person in our squad.
I'm not. Was Pigeon really problematic?
Pigeon was like supposed to be neutral good.
Pigeon did enjoy murder, it is true. That was a known fact.
Just say I zoned out for a second, and I thought you meant Pigeon from the picture books, like don't let the pigeon drive the bus. And I was like, is he problematic?
I mean, perhaps, mayhap.
This pigeon drove a bus and it got him canceled on Twitter.
He really fucking milkshake ducked himself.
Did you guys see the new Diglett?
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure how I feel. Ooh.
Wiglet.
Oh, cool. We got stealth. Also, no. Yeah. This is why I hate the Cove. Stress wave. Stress wave.
Why does Discord hate me? I just want to watch my friends.
But has fought you in particular.
It says it's a secure connection and like 26 ms. Why can't I see anything?
Mine's doing the same thing.
Oh.
Is that happening to all you, or is it just those two? It
Well,
isn't-
me and Eve are the only spectators.
It's possible then it is. Here, snort this shield breaker, and we'll get you going. Stress wave. I don't know. It has a 9% chance of dodging, I guess, according to the stats, which I think is fucking rude. Yoink! I missed. That's a shame. Dane.
That
Yeah, I really don't.
I'm responding out loud to something in chat. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, anything stress wave does make me violently angry. It's a bad move that makes me worried and stressed.
I see what you're saying with this area, but counterpoint, the cool fish people.
Unfortunately,
Crab buddy.
I don't think they have the same kind of like moxie as the Uatoa.
This is purely about aesthetics.
I mean, I don't know. I just really love the Uatoa.
Kutuato are fantastic, guys.
Fucking get him, mate. Crab. Time for crab. Yeah, that protection bonus is really frustrating. Maybe I can... Unfortunately, I am not sure I have anything that I can hit the first rank with, unless... Here, let's try yoink. Nope, didn't work. Yeah, there's some funny little fish boys.
What's up, Carl?
Yeah, Pigeon enjoyed murder really much.
Yeah, just it was a little worrying.
A little bit. Yeah, just a bit.
Alright, cool. We get a little bit of the dot.
This.
Arterial pinch.
will-
Jesus, that's a brutal name.
I will actually hop on to your Twitch stream.
Yeah, I'm probably if Discord's being that much of a pain in the ass, then I probably will just quit that stream and y'all can just watch on Twitch or whatever.
All right, I will do my very best to figure that out.
Best of luck.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Alright, here, we can heal up. Heal you up because we want to keep her as high as possible as her dodge is benefited. Ah, stop using Stress Wave! Everyone's so stressed! Alright, here.
Like, Michelle, I don't know if Casey told you, but like, Pigeon was the one character that would collect dragon scales and adds them to her earring as a trophy of her murdering dragons.
Yeah, it was a lot to unpack.
Like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't think that's a neutral good person.
And it killed us fish man. There we go, he's dead. I didn't need to. He had damage over time on him. That was actually a waste of a turn.
How could you do this?
I don't know. I'm not the best at video games sometimes.
No, how could you kill the fish?
Oh, well, he deserved it.
So, me praying for
How can you say that?
what? What's happening?
Oh, I'm
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
trying to figure out how to turn off the damn sound.
It should work similarly like how YouTube has the icon that you click to mute.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't have it.
Yeah, I don't know
Because
what
I
to
have
say.
it muted. If it will load. What the heck is a TLS security? Did I erase the cookies? I wonder if I erased the cookies.
Oh,
Maybe
you know,
I
I recently did that on my. I wonder.
Also, I'm just now checking Discord. I need you all to know that unless you explicitly, like, say my name out loud, I'm not necessarily... Oh, Jesus. I'm not necessarily going to hear or notice if you've tried to contact me. I'm kind of juggling a few things at the moment.
You're good. Well, it just said network failed for me to watch your stream on Twitch.
Then don't worry about it.
I don't know why my internet hates your Twitch.
Yeah, it's not a fan, though. Alright, we've got at least one more room battle, and everyone's, like, at the breaking point with their stress, which I'm not happy about. Yeah, it requires a lot of brain power, and juggling, like, this many things is difficult for me at the best of times. I have very functional short-term laser focus on, but also I have the simultaneous problem of being easily distracted and only being able to work on one thing at a time. It's not a great mix, I'm gonna be real with you. Alright. Yeah, Reynard. Oh, I forgot to move you back to the front. Thank you for trying to get up in it, so I noticed to fix your shit. More fishmen. Oh, nice. Hello, Casey. How's it going?
Oh? Casey? Hi!
Injury and despondence set the stage.
You know what? I will pause. Yeah, I will not be able to watch. Sorry, Julie.
That's fine. I was mostly just asking, like, if it's a possibility to...
Me.
Yeah. I even Googled how to turn off the sound on a stream, and it's like, use the mute button on the bottom left. It's literally not there.
What do you mean it's not there? It's next to the pause button.
The pause button's in the middle of the screen on the version I'm using.
What?
Oh, you're using... Okay, you're on the phone.
iPad, but yes, it's the app.
Oh, iPad. Okay.
That's unfortunate. Alright, get off death's door, Renaud. I keep saying Renaud. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Renaud. I don't respect French as a language.
Renard from Megamind.
Yeah, that's him. It's him. Mind. The Meta Mind.
I will be drawing Rod. Yay. It's been a while since
Oh, okay. Apparently the app does not have a mute button.
Oh,
That's
wild.
a baffling choice, yeah.
At least according to one person on Quora, so you know. I'm not 100% sure, but
Yeah, that is a little...
something that should be on their website, though. Like, okay, how do I mute?
Also, that feels like a basic app feature that they should incorporate into their site.
it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Mate of mine. Thank you, Casey, for making my joke better.
Oh god, Megamind, but it's just Meg.
Yeah.
Who would be Roxanne, though?
There is a distinct problem that we keep referencing. The fact that we keep referencing our D&D campaign, which is fine, but also there's a chance that people in the chat have no idea what the hell we're talking about.
And also
you
me.
can safely say the chance is 100%.
Yeah.
I'm not even in the chat and I don't know what you're talking about.
Right?
Oh, we surprised them. Get their asses. Alright.
I'm surprised. Maybe it's just me, because if I were a DM, all my friends would know about. Oh wait, because you probably don't want to spoil Tyranny of Dragons to your D&D part. Yeah.
I know the plot of all her campaigns, I just don't know any character names.
The thing,
Suggestion.
even
We
I...
assign your Tyranny of Dragon characters to Megamind characters, then refer to the D&D exploits exclusively through their Megamind code names, so that the people in the chat who don't have context will just imagine the Megamind characters doing these things.
That will make
And you
things...
can distinguish the code by saying code before each name.
Yeah, I think that, yes, clearly that is going to make it so much less confusing. Thank you, everyone, for giving your input.
Do that in Megamind.
I feel like we have a better chance with My Little Pony than Megamind.
Megamind is a good movie. I don't know why
Excellent film. Poetic cinema.
I would depend. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of My Little Pony, to be quite honest, and not in like oh, it's for
Sounds like
little
a you
girls.
problem.
Yeah, that sounds like a you problem.
Listen, I'm allowed to have opinions.
You are even allowed to have wrong opinions.
No, all my opinions are correct.
Different like generations of My Little Pony, or is it just a general? Not my thing.
I do not like the most recent gen. That is my hot statement.
Wait, are you talking
The
about the
3D one?
Or the one that everyone got into on Fighting 4chan.
Friendship is Magic is now the second most recent one.
I am so
What?
out of date. Listen, I obviously don't watch this
I
show.
still think of Friendship as Magic as the most recent one.
Listen,
No, there's a new one.
No, there's a new one.
listen.
it's
No,
kind of
everyone shut up.
tied,
Everyone
but
shut up. Everyone shut up and listen to me. I need you all to know that my opinions are always sexy and correct, and I'm the best one here at having opinions. Fuck you all. Anyway,
No, you're not, but okay.
fuck you.
Stream.
Oh,
Listen, I don't know. I'm worried that people will hear me doing this bit and think I actually am like, I have the best opinions
Someone
forever.
redraw the Madame Rom avatar, but as a pony.
A moment of valor.
Yes, I'm on it. I don't think there's an artist, but
Listen.
I am.
Yeah, Renaud is like freaking me the fuck out, but god damn it, Renaud! Home.
Coming unwound.
Alright, is there anything
one
I
of my
can do
best
for
friends
I
drew
do not have
me as
band-aids.
a My Little Pony, and it was my phone background for like 3 years, even though I have not seen every episode of Friendship is Magic because I'm
Alright, there we
fake.
get the protect.
Aww.
I mean, I haven't watched.
But to be fair, this pony's cutie mark was like a glass of wine on top of a stack of books, so I was pretty proud of it.
Another victory for the lymphatic glands. Thank you, Turtle Piece. The Radiant says I do have the opinions. Don't let them lie to me, and I'm choosing to You have been elected my enabler for this stream. God, stop hitting Renaud.
Listen, you have the same opinion as me about 94% of the time. Therefore, you are 94% correct in your opinion.
Listen, I just didn't want to watch My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and people kept trying to get me to watch My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and I don't want to watch the show.
But one
I say how that would intensify your opinion.
Girl, and it's very funny.
Well, Renaud is dead, and I'm blaming all of you for this.
Okay.
This is somehow your fault.
Ponies.
Yeah, that's...
Friendship is magic, but is it dark magic?
Listen, I know that yes, I know that was a video series by everyone's favorite YouTuber, Jenny Nelson.
And it was good.
All right, Bond. You didn't Bond. I'm quite frustrated that Renaud is dead. That is really unfortunate. Oh well.
Yeah.
Not much.
In pieces.
Hopefully, we'll hit the event where we can drag him back from the
The
dead.
others as the Plague Doctor, but I am also sad. Maybe
He's one of the ones you start with.
these characters all have the same color palette. I think is what's throwing me off.
It's also just very dark in this location, which is...
I do like the Ship of the Dead, and the monsters are excellent in this one.
Yeah. I love the shield breaker. She's very hot.
I always forget how beautiful, like, I drew,
Oh, well.
my, the golden scale character.
That is a good one, that art.
Yeah. It's not, I always draw them too pretty.
Well, this has been a fucking tragedy. Renaud is dead. Everything's horrible.
Oh,
Also, if you want to draw fan art of me as a pony, I guess I'm not gonna stop you as much as I may like to.
it's free propaganda.
Yeah, free propaganda. I mean, I don't know. I've realized with, like, the stream, I'm at this weird stage of... Alright, hold on a second. Birdman, get in there. We're gonna fix your ennui.
But I know, 아니 가서 간지 무시기는. That's so recent, is it?
Sarah, could you mute yourself while...
Sorry, give me a moment.
Yeah. I'm realizing I'm kind of at the point where I am out of people to in my real life to straw an arm into following me, which I think is unfair.
Rude.
Right? Which means I've got to, like, actually start networking or whatever, and I hate that.
Yeah, that's yikes. Tough.
I don't want to do that. It's quite rude. Anyway, there's my complaining for the day. Alright, what was I doing?
Very good.
Let me open Discord back up again. Give me a second. Alrighty, what was I doing? Sorry, I am so distractible at this particular moment.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond.
Ahab.
By battle and bloodshed.
Ahab.
Yeah.
I think... I don't know, I don't have a joke beyond just saying Ahab very loudly. I mean, I'm correct, but it's not actually funny. You know how it is. I can probably get rid of some of these. I don't really want this extra protection stone. Sell it to the nomads.
Yeah, sell that stone to the nomads.
Yeah, have it. Oh yeah, you have to hold shift. There you go. I will... I'll hold on to the blood charm. I don't really want the health stone. That would be useful. I don't have these people. Alright, the dart bracer would be useful in specific situations, but... Focus ring I want to keep. The agility whistle, I will go ahead and give that to the Houndmaster. I know, I'm not a huge fan of the Houndmaster class particularly. I find it difficult to use effectively, which I am aware is a me problem, but, you know. Here, give me a second, I need to think what I want to do next. We haven't started bumping into the... We haven't started messing with the Crimson Horde yet. I'm not sure I want to mess with it. Yeah, the dog's cute, but I don't know. It just... I don't particularly enjoy... Houndsmaster's gameplay. Also in that category is the Abomination. I just don't find it that fun to use. I think I'm going to push for... my next one is the Warrens. At some point, I will need to go to the Darkest Dungeon, but I want to get a full party of 6. Which takes some fucking effort, as I recall. I will concede that my opinion on the Houndsmaster is pretty specific to me. Here, I'll try using Houndsmaster. I've just never had a particularly fun experience with them. I'll bring Bardolph. My good friend Borpy.
Where is...
Are y'all on Discord doing it? Hey, I feel like I haven't heard much from you in a minute.
I'm focusing on getting the symmetry tool correct.
Oh, I mean, like, I just want to make sure you're not, like, dead or something.
I'm alive. Yep.
Glad to hear
alive.
it. Sorry, I worry.
No, it's okay. My cat is screaming for attention from underneath the desk, but I cannot reach her there.
Yeah, same here. My cat is screaming for attention.
Alright. The Radiant says that the moveset isn't that good, but if you're running a Mark team, he's insane. That's kind of what I'm trying to go for. Since I'm at the Bounty Hunter, I can go for the Hyus, which I always feel the need to say like that because I read Cat's Cradle at a very influential point of my life. Read Von, he's good. Or don't, I mean, like, do your...
He do good book.
He do good book.
Yeah.
Slaughterhouse 5 is one of my favorite books, even though it, like, ruins the next 3 days whenever I read it.
Yeah, if there's one thing readers love, it's pain.
Yeah. Oh, this is a pretty decent map. Yeah, this will be easy to run through. Ah!
Broad reference.
Watch your step.
Oh, we got a map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
Love doing commissions.
Yeah, if I can get that back.
Pretty sure I pinned another thing. Oh, do I have to find that information again?
May I ask you a question about doing commissions out of curiosity?
Sure.
How do you manage, like, the whole, like, focus thing? Because I feel like an issue with me and my art is I can only really sufficiently work when my focus decides to work with me, which is somewhat hard to, wrangle. So I'm curious to see, to know how you manage that part of work.
So for me, okay, so I've only done commissions just a few times, and they're normally from people I know / friends. But I think for me, what helps is the fact that I'm being paid for it,
Yeah,
and it also, which I think is a lot different than if I'm drawing for myself. Because for starters, you're given a reference. You're given. That's the thing too. It's like if you're going to do commissions, request a reference. Because references, for example, help me focus more. And also the fact that just the fact that there's a peer pressure system going on of, oh my god, I'm working for money. I hope I'm not too late. So I definitely put commissions as my highest thing first thing.
Makes sense.
So, I think it's just me, like, I just get stressed out when someone gives me money in general. So
Which is fair. I understand that being really stressful, because you want to give them a good product, but also you have to do the product.
Yeah, and so for me, I'm the type of person who doesn't like to owe someone something, so I'll always make sure
I have observed this.
Them something ASAP. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was worried about that too, the whole focus thing, and then I actually started doing commissions, and I realized that won't be an issue. My issue actually will be to balance school versus commissions, because I will be focusing on commissions before I focus on homework.
Yeah. You all have, who know me personally know I have a weird habit of... Here, I'll read that in a second. I did not drink the swamp moonshine, unfortunately. I have a habit of starting work on something at, like, 11 at night as I can't sleep, and then I think, oh, I'll just get some work done, and then all of a sudden it's 4 in the morning, and then I have finished the art. And that's not a really sustainable model of doing anything, you know? So, Casey said, I don't do commissions, but I recently started doing art fight recently. It's been I said it recently twice. It's been my busiest month art-wise in the past 2 years. Yeah, the references helps. I want to do art fight next time it rolls around. I think that sounds like a lot of fun. The unfortunate thing for me is I always forget there's a yearly event on until it's like been going on for 2 weeks and people start posting about it, and I'm like, ah, shit, I missed it.
If it helps, it's always every July, so just think of it as like, Pride Month is over. Okay, now it's Art Month.
Yeah. Also similar to Wrath Month.
Yeah.
Bonk.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Which I think July is some disability.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Naturally, people don't make as big a thing about that because the world is a horrible place.
Sure is.
Yeah, celebrate Art Fight instead of the 4th of July. I think that is a fair plan. At least got a little more. Much. Ugh.
He has big eyes. And also, I know one tip people gave me for commissions is like, don't give too much options. So like, for example, I used to do that, and so that made me confused.
What do you mean by don't give too many options?
So like right now, right? Like I used to have like, you can get sketch of a head bust, you can get black and white flats, you can get colored flats, you can get shading, and like each one had a different price range. And then someone came in and was like, just offer one product, which is $65 base, where you do a painted head bust, and that's it. Don't do like a sketch option, don't do that. Like, just offer one thing, because that helps you.
Yeah.
And that helps the customer as well choose your product.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I learned it from the Get Paid art server. Also, why is everyone quiet? Is it just me?
Sorry?
I've been distracted and also not wanting to interrupt people.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, because this is interesting, and
yeah,
I don't have anything to add because I can't even draw.
Yeah, I did. I'm trying to open them up again, but for a while before I had plush commissions, and I put a bunch of options and got very overwhelmed, and also ended up undercharging for stuff.
Yeah, that can be a real issue. I know personally at one point I was trying to be like, oh, I can do like music commissions and composition and shit, and turns out no one is buying those.
Oof.
Unless you're like Zoe Blade, where people like often commission her for like YouTube, like video essay music. But Thank you. I appreciate that.
Honestly, same. I would love to commission music from you. Like, when I have money.
I do some fun soundtrack stuff. Like the in the stream will be in soon chat. That is actually my I imposed that Sarabond, so.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I think it's fun. Alright, so not really much I can do right this second. I don't need a new person. Oh, we need to name this guy. So what are we naming him?
It's my time to shine.
Yeah.
Bippity bop. Nope.
We've already. I feel like we had to branch out a little bit.
Burber.
Merberber. Alright, see you, Set. Have a nice drive.
Yeah.
Merberber.
Drive safely.
This is my friend Merberber.
Winnebago.
Merberber Winnebago. Alright, so let's see what we got.
Dilpy door.
You're just saying the words.
Shabibble.
Oh, I will say
yeah.
Another tip for commissions is, so for an example, PayPal is a bitch. So my recommendation is, if, say for example, you would charge an artwork $60.
Oh yeah, they'll
charge
take
actually $65.
Yeah, so they don't like take their cut.
I did allow requests through Etsy, but then if I had delays on making something to order, then Etsy is really punishing if you're late.
Gosh, they sure are.
Here, I need to use the restroom, so I'm going to leave you all to like chat, but I'll be right back.
Quick, guys, let's get TOS striked.
Can I just say I really admire Attack Gecko's presentation with the name suggestion.
Thank you, I try.
Yes. I love your names. Time to get rolled back. I would love to like showcase what I'm drawing right now, but I'll probably do it for another server.
I really want to be sewing together a bunch of Andalite dolls I've been working on, but instead I'm tired.
That's fair. You also like wait, I'm not gonna dox you.
I work a very physical job that can be very tiring.
Yeah.
Feel that.
Oh, wait, I lost it. Ah, where's the reference? Ah! What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna download the reference. Save image.
Should I send you the screenshot I have of the Excel file of all my current projects? Because I don't know how to stop.
Yeah, I have seen it. It is scary.
All right.
So are these all commissions or are these all just projects?
I don't have any commissions right at present. They're just things I want to do, and some of them are things that I think I'd show this to my friend, and the friend would like it.
That's a good way to pick a project, I think.
That's actually why I started Etsy, because I made all of these things for fun, and then was like, shit, there's a huge pile of stuffed animals in my room.
I started
just
an
know
Etsy
there are...
because it gave me an excuse to spend more hours at book sales.
Hey.
I'm just like, oh, sorry, I'm going to be unavailable all weekend for business reasons. Business reasons are just filling stacks of boxes with books.
There are 44 entries on the Excel chart. I have keeping track of it, but only like half of them have actually been started. Others are just concepts I really want to do. That's still a lot.
That is a lot.
Oh shit, did we get posted on out of context Discord again? What happened this time? Why did I say Borses? Remember, multicellular organisms are just ponds that organized and they require watering. At least we aren't horses. And it's just a list of everyone saying at least we aren't horses. Horses are... How do you even classify horses? But also, if you, Michelle, if you ever, like, finish any of those, like, plushies, I do want to see pictures of them.
Alright.
I really love your craftsmanship a lot.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm serious, it's good. Like, I have mine of, because I commissioned Michelle of my D&D character, and he looks amazing. Although I do need to fix him up. His mouth kind of fell off.
Oh no!
Yeah, I need to like find a way to just poke the yarn back in.
If you can find a tapestry needle, those are the ones that yarn threads into easily.
All right, I'll find that one. Cause other than his mouth, like he's still in good shape. So, I love him. I love him so much. I always show him off whenever I can and be like,
Aww.
Yeah.
It's a good thing he's known for wearing a face mask. With the missing mouth.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm back.
That's why I'm not bothered.
Hello.
I'm like, he's fine.
Sorry, it took me a minute. I
He
decided
has no
to...
mouth and he must scream.
Well, that's a good short story. Who's in... Why are you getting banned by me? Am I banning people now?
Oh, because they said peepus in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, time to fuck up my whole week.
You're donezo.
But yeah, I took a minute because I got, I decided to get some hot pockets and whiskey, which is a feast of champions.
I don't need to know your
That-
backstory.
Huh?
That sounds like
I don't know. I'm being an asshole for no reason.
that sounds like an album title, honestly.
Hot pockets and
And
whiskey.
whiskey, yeah.
Well, it's funny because like it's decent whiskey, it's makers, but it's hot pockets. I don't think can be reasonably called decent. They're hot pockets.
They are what they are.
I mean, I do eat them. They taste good, and they make my brain release the good chemicals. But
Pockets?
yeah,
I've never had one before.
that does sound like a Hobo Johnson song or album. Which
Hobo Johnson is a real person and not a bit.
well, he was. I don't know if he's still like making stuff, but he did like that.
Yes.
But yeah, he was a musician. He did kind of like.
Wild.
I don't know. I expected it to be slightly more folk punk than it was with a name like that. It ended up being kind of just vaguely sad boy rap.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of his stuff. Like, some of it was okay, but a lot of it was like, I like this girl, but she doesn't like me back. I'm so sad about this. And it's like, man,
Get in line, buddy.
yeah, it's everyone else is also dealing with this. We're all sad. Also, I don't know. I have very little tolerance to that specific kind of white boy song of like, I'm in love with this lady, but she doesn't love me back. Oh, woe is me. I'm going to make a lot of money off this song. It's like that one song by Dawes, Western Skyline, which is so funny because, like, he's singing about, oh, it hurts so much not to love me. This girl who is my friend, she doesn't love me. And then literally every time you hear her perspective in the song, she's like, please leave Louisiana. I don't want to deal with you. Yeah, exactly. Like, feel bad for me as I make thousands of dollars for the song. Like,
but also, it's more than that, because it's feel bad for me because I, like, can't deal with rejection because I'm an entitled white man.
yeah, right? It's just so shitty.
Move on, buddy.
Yeah, like, you get rejected sometimes. It happens. Alright, here.
Yeah.
Alright, time to crack the whiskey and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, I got my fancy inherent glass, so we're ready to party. Ah, Maker's Mark. I do love thee.
I remember one time, I went to a karaoke event.
Yeah, if you're hungry, you should get food, Turtle Priest. Your Radiance. Sorry, go ahead, Sarah.
Yes, Jay, go get food.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, your Holy Radiance. I'm not calling you Holy Radiance when we meet up. I hope you know that.
Holy was ever part of it.
It was just your Radiance, as, well, how it happened was they were like, you know, you shortened it from Turtle Priest, and I was like, Turtle Priest is fine, but then I said some joking like, we could just call you your Radiance, and that stuck. Alright, so, hold on a second.
I am picturing the big moth from Hollow Knight.
I do love Bait Moth. I need to honestly play more Hollow Knight. I didn't get that far in it, and I kind of, like, had others. Like, when I first played Hollow Knight, it was right around the time Fire Emblem 3 Houses had come out, and I was obsessed with that game. Embarrassingly, I still am obsessed with that game. But the point is, I immediately fell off it to go play more Roots of 3 Houses.
I mentioned my big pile of works in progress. Radiance is on there.
Yes!
Oh, Path of Radiance? Wait, we're not talking about Fire Emblem, are we?
Oh, no, the big moths.
Oh, nice. My brain was still stuck on Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
A little bit. Alright, so...
Oh, that's a mood. Oh, okay.
So here's a question for y'all. I have more sway with your mom fighting Yadam. Blah, 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 blah!
Whoa!
So, question for all y'all. We can go to a variety of places. We can go back to the Cove if we want to suffer. We can go to the Weald, try to go for the next boss, or we can continue trying to push forward in the Warrens. Which do you think is where you want to go?
Where are the skeletons?
The Ruins.
Go to the Bone Zone.
Alright, we're entering the Bone Zone. Alright, this is... Alright, so it's a 3 Holy Relics one. That'll be fun. We'll bring Edward Fairfax.
Bone Zone!
Blah, blah, blah,
Oh,
blah! It taught everyone.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, and in one more day, we can bring out the skeleton army.
Is it the 30th?
No, it's the 20th.
No, tomorrow's the 30th.
I'm so excited for...
full day.
Halloween. Oh, also, call to action or something. You can follow me on Instagram if you want to see me post my Hearse of Strahd tarot cards all through October. There's gonna be a lot of those.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think it should be fun.
That sounded a lot more
It is gonna
sarcastic.
be
It really did, but I kind of didn't think you meant it that way, so I pretended it didn't sound
I really did. That sounds genuinely cool.
Yeah, they're mostly based off the Rider White deck, because I love the Rider White deck. But I actually have a Rider White deck within on my desk, but
Oh yeah, it was really cool watching you make them.
I went to.
whole
I'm cleaning them
process,
up.
yeah.
I'm cleaning them up a little bit so the lines are a little clearer. For whatever reason, the brush I used was a textured brush that I have ceased to like the look of. So, I've been cleaning them up a little bit. Oh, this is the farmstead. Let's go back. I meant to go to the ruins. Alright, so this is a medium, so we'll bring 16 torches.
That's a lot of torches.
That's usually what I bring for the longer quests. I find it helps to have that many. 2 shovels, because the ruins are full of rocks. And I'll bring it here, because I'm feeling frisky. Alrighty.
Let's draw rod officially. Let's go.
Hmm?
I'm still trying to draw rod.
That is an unfortunate layout. I'm gonna have to loop back.
Wait, he has like... I don't want to say he has bedroom eyes.
He's got those fuck me eyes.
It's... You know what I'm Wait, give me a moment. I'm telling my friend.
Yeah, we're not talking about Antellian this time, I think.
I really hate that stupid lizard.
Ah! Rape juice! Or I suppose it's supposed to be like blood or whatever in the cup, not like just spooky rape juice.
Look at those bone guys!
Yeah, there's
I just looked back at the stream for the first time in a minute. I'm also watching a movie. Don't judge me.
It's fine. I don't care. But yeah, we got some bone boys. Like, I fully understand needing multiple avenues of sensory input. It'd be like that.
I currently have 3, which is about average for me.
It'd be like that. Alright, we gotta...
These are some solid bone, gentlemen.
They really are. Alright. Alright, we've got this guy locked down, so... Oop. Oh, that didn't work. Ha. Whatcha? Get some bleed on that lad.
That one just pulled a Lepheris.
Hmm?
It summoned a tentacle.
Oh, yeah. You're a little behind on that, but...
Yeah, I'm watching the Twitch stream, not the Discord.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Lepheris can't push people around with their tentacle, unfortunately. I think that would be a cool ability, though.
It just does cold damage, right? That's all it does?
Yeah, it slows them down a little bit, because they're just frosty, but it doesn't seem to have, like, any real mass to it.
It feels like you haven't been using it as much often, because it just doesn't seem that good.
It's, like, honestly, it's not that great. I usually, when I am in need of... If I have a bonus action, I've been using it more on other spells. Like, I find I actually get better use out of Hex, because it just improves my overall damage.
Yeah.
I think Sarah just accidentally dropped out or something. The pack has already been looted, alas. I'm sorry to hear that.
Walmart. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, sorry to hear Discord's been acting weird, Sarah. Go ahead, William.
I went to Walmart to go grocery shopping today, and
yeah.
a Lego set I've had my eye on was on sale for $75, down from $100. So I get
nice.
paid tomorrow. So your boy's buying a Lego set again.
What's the set?
Oh, nice.
It's the Anniversary Galaxy Explorer. It's a recreation of a set from 1972.
Nice.
Yeah. It's basically a big spaceship
Do love a big spaceship.
with little astronauts and a fully designed interior.
Nice. Alright, ooh, that's unfortunate. I don't have any laudanum, so there's not much I can do about that effect. Alright.
I'm probably gonna be headed out soon. Gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings with my dad.
Yeah, no worries. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Does Buffalo Wild Wings by chance do any, like, vegetarian chicken nuggets, essentially?
I believe they do fried cauliflower. Now, I can't say that for sure because I'm not a vegetarian, so cauliflower is the last thing on my mind when I go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
I might have to.
But I have heard that they do cauliflower.
I might have to try that, because I like a lot of the sauces they use.
I'm just gonna Google it.
Yeah, go for it.
Pretty sure they have a veggie burger too.
Yeah. Well, I want, like, the experience of, like, the chicken wings, but, like, non-meat.
Yeah.
Fried cauliflower being the only
do
version that I've ever experienced, I don't get it.
They do cauliflower wings. which I've heard good things about. Not necessarily from Buffalo Wild Wings, but I've heard people talk about like cauliflower wings is a pretty good experience.
My mom used to eat meat a long time ago, and she likes them, and I never ate meat, and I don't like them, so I don't know what that tells you.
I might enjoy them. That's about all I can pull out that. Ah, shit.
Do you like cauliflower?
I've eaten cauliflower before. It's okay.
Do you like yummy shit on cauliflower?
I do like yummy shit.
Well, I think we've got our answer. Because, I mean, it's standing in for a chicken wing, so it's just going to be covered in sauce. It's a vehicle for sauce consumption. That's all it is.
My dad's put
that's kinda what
cauliflower in our air fryer and breaded it, and it was very good.
Nice. I mean, I have a chicken wing is just a vehicle for sauce, to my understanding.
Exactly.
I mean,
So-
anything tastes pretty okay if you try it anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Graveyard Smash.
Indeed.
We're so close to spooky season. It's my second favorite holiday.
What's your first favorite?
Gotta go with Christmas. I'm a winter boy.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, Halloween is the first best holiday, but I understand the appeal of Christmas. For me, it's the glitter and the ability to listen to really cheesy music without anyone being able to fully judge you, and also the alcohol.
Like, I just love winter holidays. It's like snow, fireplaces, hanging out inside, Christmas trees, presents. I just love Christmas.
You
Halloween
like
is
being
fucking awesome.
indoors when it's cold out. That's a very good
It's
feeling.
just it's so cozy.
However, Halloween has spooky, scary skeletons and costumes. So
Oh, Halloween kicks ass. I will not disagree there.
Yeah, I love how.
I used to. Sorry.
Hey, fine. I was just.
I
saying-
used to.
God damn it. You go first, then I'll go.
Or nobody can go.
Or nobody can go.
Mine was pretty short, so I used to like Christmas music, and then I worked retail, and now it's just
That'll do her.
primal rage.
I like the Christmas music that doesn't play at the store I work at.
I work in a kitchen in a healthcare facility, and I'm taking my first Christmas in almost 4 years off this year.
Wild.
Spending it in Kansas City.
All right.
Going to a football game.
Football.
Seahawks are coming. My Seattle Seahawks are coming to Kansas City for the first time since I was 16 years old.
Nice.
Yep, pretty excited.
Sports ball.
Indeed.
That's gonna be a busy month. Let's see. We got our trip that month, in St. Louis, and then my birthday's a week after that, and a week after that I'm going to Kansas City, and then New Year's Eve after that. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, definitely. I know for me, yeah, our trip is the big thing. Christmas, which I cannot avoid. Like, not to rain on anyone's parade. I'm not a huge fan of Christmas myself. But, it will be a busy month.
Well,
Watch your step.
yeah. I was gonna say something and it kind of went away before I said it, so guess I'm not gonna say something now.
Okay.
Okay.
Good talk.
Don't celebrate Christmas, but like, I'm just kind of dragged in the festivities because my mom loves Christmas a lot.
I didn't know that.
Oh, my mom adores Christmas. She loves it. She when after Halloween, I call it the Hallmark movies Possessor TV season, because my mom will start watching every single one of them every year. I hate Hallmark movies.
I mean, that sounds pretty miserable to me, honestly.
One time my
No one has
grandpa
died,
and
Turtle
his
Priest.
wife-
Hello again.
Hello. One time my grandpa and his wife were visiting us, which we never invite them. They just decide to visit sometimes.
Oof.
And we got to the point where it was awkward because we realized none of us wanted to be talking to each other. So my grandpa's wife's like, oh, you know what might be funny? We could watch a cheesy Hallmark movie and make fun of it. And yeah, and so I thought stupidly that she was serious. It's very much a Lucy and Charlie Brown with the football scenario with her every time you have a conversation with her. But she was not serious. I made fun of it, and she called me a sour young woman.
Wow.
What?
Yep. And nobody corrected her.
I mean, if I were interacting with your grandma, I would, in fact, I would be a sour young woman.
Well, I've now officially told my mom and my aunt that I'm no longer going to speak to them or see them in person. And so
Fair.
now if they visit around the holidays, I'm going to have to, like, camp out on one of my friends' couches for a weekend and pretend that I'm out of town.
Yeah, just hide.
It's gonna be rough.
You can hide. You can hide at my
Don't
house.
refuse to see a relative when you live in your mother's house.
Yeah, that'll cause some issues. Maraschino, no!
Huh?
Maraschino is not doing too hot.
God, me neither, girl.
Yeah.
Man, my
Those
phone
are
is
very
blowing up.
festive spiders, though.
My phone keeps blowing up with notifications about a player from the football game who had a concussion on the field.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
What, only one of them?
Yeah. It doesn't happen as often during the game as you think. The micro concussions are like the bigger issue. Just the constant small head injuries is what causes them.
Yeah.
This one was pretty bad, though. I have not seen one this bad live during a game in all my years watching football.
God damn.
Well,
bro.
I hope he's okay.
This is unfortunate, Maraschino. Earl, no. Alright.
Oh no. Is she going to be lost to the festive spiders?
Well, no, I think she survived it, barely.
She's
Who
a
we got
death
in this-
door,
this
knock knock,
party?
let me in.
We've got Maraschino the Jester. We've got Fun Boy the Flagellant, Edward Fairfax the Highwayman, and Bardolph the, more like flatulent. Oh! Blah 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 blah!
Damn.
Hopefully the Jester doesn't give his last performance because I like Maraschino. I've grown attached. Let's go root around the decorative urn.
Maraschino looks like a knockoff Predator in their mask.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, never get attached. I broke the one rule. It is true. I did fuck up.
Where's Slippy Jim?
Slippy Jim is currently back at home.
Why?
Slippy Jim is vibing.
Slippy Jim needed health care. Trinkets and bubbles.
Don't we all?
Alright, so we once again... Alright.
Darkest Dungeon, Nuzlocke Run. I don't know a ton about the game, but isn't that sort of just how it works?
A little bit. I feel like if you were going to do a Nuzlocke run, you'd have to limit yourself to one of each hero, which would be brutal. As otherwise, it is just a Darkest Dungeon run. Alright, Gallows humor. Gallows humor. Well, it didn't work as well on this guy, but that's fine.
Alright guys, I'm going out. I'll talk to you all later.
Alright, have fun at Buffalo Wild Winds.
I will. Bye.
Alright, bye. Yeah, you gotta hoard. You gotta go for, like, the really exciting strats of having 4 lepers in a party.
As the light gains purchase,
Alright, cool. So we gotta go into room battle with a Curio. Oh, hey, it's one of the reliquaries. I just need to find one more and then we're done. We can leave. Since that's the... Alright. God damn it.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Let's see what we got in here. Alright, it's not the... Just as William leaves, a bunch of bone boys.
A momentary abatement.
That's unfortunate. Here, none of these can bleed, obviously. They are skeletons.
Tragic.
Tragic. You hate to see it. Yeah, obviously I meant to...
Did you see Sarah's message in
Oh,
the
let me-
Discord?
Alright, Sarah's
They
also
said
on
that-
for... Yeah, I saw. Sarah's on for the night. Wish them farewell, even if they cannot see.
Probably gonna leave too, just 'cause tired.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
See you
We're
later.
abandoning you.
Thanks for stopping in. Are you also going to leave me, Eve?
Well, I mean, not if you ask me like that.
Well, as we all know, I am so charming and good at...
You are charming.
Thank you. I try to be.
That's about the...
Don't leave me
Leave it
too. Yeah, it really... I'm so lonely. Well, like, jokes aside...
Listen, I'm always with you in spirit.
That is
so-
true. You're like the whole... I don't know, like, jokes about being lonely aside, I'm not that... I'm still kind of working on my ability to just entertain all by my lonesome. It's a very different vibe, you know?
Yeah, this does seem like a challenging thing to do. This is...
Yeah. I did it a little bit with Stardew Valley a few weeks ago, but that was... I was also, like, in physical pain at that moment, so I was not in the best of spirits. Your chronic pain.
Yeah, that's true, and you don't get, like, instant feedback if there's no one else on the voice.
Yes, please laugh.
Yeah, I don't know. Why do I feel like there should be, like, a laugh button your viewers can press and it creates a laugh track?
Yeah.
Although this being a video game server, I feel like that would go very badly very quickly.
Very well could. People could just spam the hell out of it. Alright. Let me see. Oh, God, I just realized because the heroes can be in the hall, we could be wandering a bit looking for this last, holy relic. Hopefully we get lucky. Here, we'll just, go supermarket sweep them.
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
But also,
And
you get
that was how I
fucking-
found out we were even looking for holy relics.
I only have mentioned it a few times. That's just, usually it's like... Oh,
See, that would also be very good.
I think that would actually be really funny, because I do have this, like, stream deck I made, that has, like, at the moment, 6 keys that are just not attached to anything, because I haven't needed them yet. When I built it, I was like, well, I'm gonna wire up 12 keys. I'm sure I'll use them eventually. And I've currently used 6. So I have some space to press a button and it will just flash on screen, please laugh.
Well, I mean, I think that would be good business from what we're seeing here. Seems like a popular idea.
Yeah. It feels mildly embarrassing, conceptually.
So, comedy.
Yeah. Yeah. Right there. Ah, shit, you missed it. Edward Fairfax, you're not dismissed. Ah, whiskey.
I mean, to be fair to Edward Fairfax, his wife did set his house on fire.
She's super did, but
I mean, she had a good reason.
she was having a rough day. Rough several
She
years.
was.
Slight understatement about the quality of... What was the wife's name? It's evading me at the second.
Bertha.
Bertha, thank you. I can always count on you to remember random facts about, Jane Eyre.
Yes. Yes, you can. In fact, you can count on me to remember every fact about Jane Eyre. See, this is, I am sure, why people watch your stream, so they can hear your friends talk about their weird obsessions with Victorian literature.
Listen, that is about as likely as literally anything else.
Mortality clarified in a single.
Yeah, just fighting dodge roll. The Dark Souls dodge roll's so funny. Maybe I should... I was planning to do like a full replay of the Dark Souls series since I had only ever played the first two. But to do a full replay, I had to beat, 1 and 2. And I beat 1, and I have not finished 2 yet. Maybe I should do that on stream. I'm early enough that I would be willing to wind it back. Like, I'm currently in, like, what's the low hit? Yeah, it's always Darkest of the Soul would be the stream title name. It's just the insistent bit, I think. But I was at, like, the area where it's, like, you go hang out with, like, undead pirates or whatever. Past Hyde's Tower of Flame is where I was.
Want to hang out with undead pirates? What the
Well,
hell?
they'll hang out with you. They'll also kill you real good if you're not careful. And I had issues
Sounds
with
like a bonus.
They'll make you... I wonder if they will... Oh, I can't hear any of those. That's a shame. I'll get rid of the Jade. Jade's not worth that much. There we go. Alright. Good, we get a scouting. Alright, good, we know we don't have to go down here. It's probably gonna be in, like, somewhere in one of these halls. Yeah, I really am feeling like a motherfucker on this quest, which I wish I would have done this earlier when we weren't... when Renault wasn't dead yet. We've had a good luck as far as combat, though. Jesus fucking Christ. It's so funny when you just immediately stumble into... You just immediately stumble into a trap and it's just like, well, that's unfortunate.
Task well performed.
A handsome reward for a task well performed. I don't know why I felt the need to repeat that, but... It's
Immediately stumbling into a trap is what it's like when you try to have a normal conversation with a retail customer. Fun fact.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. I have
Hi,
worked...
what can I help you with? Wow, you've sprung the trap.
You have activated my trap card. You unfortunately are now in this conversation. In it.
And they can say anything next.
Yeah, it can go just a whole variety of places. None of them good.
Well, okay. The one good way is if someone literally just says, yeah, I'm looking for this book. Can you show me where to find it? That is actually not bad.
That's a workable situation. I remember...
Although people really do come up with astonishingly rude ways to say that exact thing.
I'm not surprised. When I worked retail, I was at
Do you not have Alchemist here? Of course we have The Alchemist. What else is a bookstore there for?
It's a famous book. Everyone has The Alchemist. I have The Alchemist.
I don't. I've chosen not to.
It is somewhere in my house.
God, priest, though.
Yeah,
that is such a thing. I love when someone's like, oh yeah, and my mom is dying, and my sisters and I are trying to decide how to split up her estate. I'm like, ma'am, please, for the love of God, buy your Nicholas Sparks book and leave.
It's like, I don't know what you want me to do with that, ma'am.
Or, even better, because, for those who have not seen me, I have a buzz cut on purpose because I don't want hair there. It's hard to arrange. And sometimes old ladies see me and assume that it's because I have cancer.
You have hair, though. I suppose you could have been in remission.
Hair. Yes, I shave it pretty close to my head, and it looks rad as hell. And most people are just like, yeah, that looks rad as hell. Nice.
It's a fun
But
stim
occasionally
toy.
they're like, have you been sick? And I'm like, oh God, please don't start your personal cancer story. Because when my sister,
It's there or there. This is unfortunate. Yeah, usually when I never had to. I always worked like folding clothes, but as my manager loved to spite me,
oof.
She's a cruel.
Yeah, managers do get drunk with power in some places.
She was a cruel woman who wanted me to fold clothes both faster and more accurately at the same time. It's like, ma'am, you're hitting one of two. Hit one.
The ground quakes.
Yeah. Die and go marry Henry Ford in hell, am I right?
Pretty much. Fucking hell.
I like my job, but boy, just when you're in public, any member of the public can show up.
Your job seems a lot nicer than working at Old Navy was, from what I.
Yeah, because there's a certain vibe of a bookstore that like allows us to get away with telling people to leave more often.
Yeah, I must have missed it earlier.
Oh my god.
I missed the relic.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That really sucks. I'm gonna have to go find it. Well, let's enjoy traipsing around this stupid ass.
I've had people try to convert me casually at my store, but I have never had someone pray for me while I was at work. Lots of other situations that were all bad, but not at work yet.
Yeah. I've gotten that a few times. I remember at one point where I got that with DoorDash.
Like, no!
Where I was like, this was back in my old apartment, so I like had to go out and fetch it. They couldn't just leave it at my doorstep. And I was like, hey, thank you for the whatever I had ordered. And they were like, do you know the good word? It was right here. I feel so stupid. They're like, do you know the good word? And I was like,
waiting to be spent.
Yeah, know all the words. Know all of them. They're so good.
The abbot will be grateful. The trappings of his faith
Love our Lord and Savior.
Gave me one of those pennies with a cross punched out of it, which seems disrespectful both to the cross and to the money somehow.
A little bit, but also I don't respect money, so.
Oh, I don't respect crosses or money, but it does seem disrespectful to both, which seemed counterproductive to what she was trying to do.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, we get some free use out of the church today because of a special event, which is nice. I'll take advantage of that. Alright, so I want to make more hero barracks.
That's true. Yeah. Prayer dash. That does sound like a nightmare.
One must know it.
I don't want to. Yeah, that does sound horrid. Exploit the church. Exploit the church.
Well, listen though, because
the Turtle Church in Elden Ring is a good place. Anyway, go ahead.
See, this is a video game reference. This is where I lose my usefulness.
Oh, it's fine. Elden Ring is just in my light a lot. I'm in the farmstead, I think. Get that initial quest out of the way.
Oh no.
But that's a level 1.
I just forgot about that video, and now I have to remember it again.
Alright, we'll go to this one, and we can grab that suffering collar. We'll put you here. Put Groucho Marx here. We'll put Dismas. Or we'll put Groucho Marx there and Dismas here. And, you know, in the back. Take me to church, I'll worship like a snail at the shrine of your life. I'm trapping my sins in you, sharpen your neck. Want me that death like this. Yeah, anyway, that's a good video.
Let me get, what is it? Snib you my...
Sneeve you my snife.
Yeah.
A normal thing to say.
A normal thing to say.
Take me to Snurge. It's such a good video. It really did make me feel better when I saw it. Let me sneeve you my snife. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy. I didn't have therapy today, and just because, like, it's tomorrow. My therapist just needed to reschedule due to, like, a conference or whatever. And it's...
Is almost unbearable.
But we must find its source. It cut off the last bit. Alright, that's not actually a bad map. The point is, I didn't have therapy today, and it's thrown off my whole, like, day. On Thursdays, I go to therapy at 4, and, like, if I don't get to do that, it throws off my whole shit.
Must not be Thursday.
Must not be Thursday, which is going to be infusing tomorrow. Ah. Yeah, and then tomorrow is D&D at night, so I'll be getting back from therapy, and my brain will be like, oh, time to stream. And then, but then it'll be like, oh, no, it's not time to stream, actually. It's time to go to Dungeons & Dragon.
Oh, no.
Just the one dragon. Right? It'll be infusing, upsetting. I will be... My whole day's off.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Got that classic, I need to follow my patterns or else I'll lose my shit. Touch of the tisms, as Anne would say. Alright, we're back.
What?
Touch of the tisms. Ugh. I hate Hove. This place is horrid. Alright, well, that's... Alright. Alright, good. Jellyfish is dead. I hate that thing. Yeah, there is a cool jellyfish, but they're not anymore. It's just a rotting corpse, and it's uncomfortable to look at. So, something I was working at today is... I both hate Touch of the Tisms and will be incorporated in my day-to-day vocabulary. Yeah, that's about how I feel about it. It's a lot to unpack. M says it relatively frequently, and it kind of just wormed its way into my vocab.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offense.
But yeah, I was messing with a new program today. As you know how I got like this PNG tuber thing going on, which I like her. She's cute. I don't know why I'm saying I like her as if that's not supposed to be me. That's I mean, I don't know where I'm going with this. The point is, I was messing with this program that allows you to do more advanced editing. It's called Live 2D. It's like, you know how VTuber use a 3D model?
As the fiend falls,
I don't know why I'm waiting for someone to respond.
No, I don't, but okay.
They usually use like 3D model. 2D Cubism uses a model that is... It's like a Photoshop file, and it has a bunch of individual pieces. And I was trying to mess with it and make something that looks good. It takes I don't think I'm gonna use it full time, because it's like a lot of effort to get going. I mean, like, not to get too high-key my opinions here, but like, considering how difficult it can be to get an autism diagnosis as an adult, like, self-diagnosis is a pretty valid way to go about things. Like, it's unfortunately not helpful if you need workplace accommodations, but I do get that. Like, I am not diagnosed, but I mean, considering the way I am.
Yeah. My immediate reaction when you said you were autistic was, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, I need to... I'm trying to knot this one down to the point where the next dot will heal them. Because I would like them to be dead. Alright, we're gonna need to heal Racho here in a second.
My friend just texted me to ask if I read Where the Crawdads Sing. No, stop asking, and I will not.
I don't know what that is. Is it... what's it?
Popular so-called literary thriller that was recently made into a movie. By a lady who was in a scandal for possibly being involved in some sort of African safari-related murder, like a fucking Hemingway character.
Oh, that sounds awful.
It's a whole thing. But
yeah.
Mostly I just don't enjoy thrillers, or like people who are like, oh, look at the beautiful landscape of my home, and they're like a white person.
Yeah.
Like, your home in America. Alright, sure.
Yeah. To respond to what Once Eponymous said, I'm self-diagnosed, I don't know of any accommodations that would help me personally, and I know of ways authorities could treat me worse if I'm autistic on paper. Yeah, straight up. That's like a lot of the reasons I haven't gone for a professional diagnosis. I don't see any ways it could make my life easier, but there are definitely ways it'd make it worse.
Yeah.
Which is shitty that it's like that, but...
very shitty.
Yeah.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright, I'm going to, Battlefield Medicine, Racho Mars. We still need to watch Duck Soup at some
Normal
point.
things to say.
Yeah.
Give them no quarter.
That's the fun part about this game, is it makes you say a lot of exceptionally normal things.
Push on to the task's end.
And we're doing okay, other than, like, just, you know, the normal suffering that goes on in Darkest Dungeon. Alright. Eesh.
Dizzying blow to body and brain.
Alright, so... oh, I can't do that. Alright, we'll just Disorienting Blast. Stun. Getting a bit low on that, I'll probably want to heal her. Yeah, a lot of people don't like autistic people as they're pieces of shit, is, in general, the rule that...
It's true.
which, like, to be fair, I don't like them either, so... double, that's not good. Oh no.
But probably the worst are the people who don't like autistic people, but they want autistic people to like them.
Oh yeah, classic. Hit death's door. Don't. Alright, thank God. Don't kill Dismas, I'm begging you. They truly are the worst people on the planet. Makes me so angry.
Yep.
I am, listen, I'm doing my absolute best not to get Dismas killed. Alright, yeah. Fine, you want to go ahead and... God damn it, I'm just trying to get someone down because they're all getting attacks. Brutal. There goes. Alright, I think after this fight... wait, am I in a hallway? Yeah, we're just in retreat and dip.
But in failing to recognize it.
Just... alright, Dismas will survive but as I'm leaving the quest. Yeah, I don't think we could have finished it with just 3 people, so I just think it's better to cut our losses where we were, take home our treasure, and not have everyone die. Okay, at least we got a good roll of... Yeah, these are right, actually. Yeah, we lost our front line. It would have been different. If I lost the plate doctor, I think we could have kept going, but... Yeah.
But could my heart have kept going?
I don't know, honestly. Yeah, yeah, that's deeply shitty, Casey.
I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely. We just want to talk. With fists.
I'll bring out the party bus. For those of you not aware, the party bus is a joke of how to deal with abusive parents. You just get a party bus, and we all have baseball bats, and, you know... I'm not going to finish this off because I feel like that would be a TOS violation. Alright.
Yes, I already have a few stops I would like to submit for the party bus, for sure.
Yeah, we can manage that. Alright, we're going to put these Arus on. Get your carapace idle. Alright. I would have sworn I had a higher level Crusader than Slippy Jim, but... Alright, Slippy Jim. Get a night's rest.
Bonk. Bonk.
The Down the Sis bus is one of my favorite fate stories from the old Tumblr days. It's so funny. But it's a lot.
I know that one.
It was like someone trying to like be a transphobe piece of shit and like tell lies on the internet about how a bunch of trans people ran around the Down with Cis bus where they beat cis people up with hammers or whatever. And it's so stupid that it's...
Saw that bus pass, I would wave a handkerchief at it.
Right?
Like a sailor's wife at the shore.
Yeah. But it's a very... Alright, I'm gonna try to bring up some of these lower rank heroes because... Alright, we'll bring Bolial on. Oh, you have word reconstruction, right? Good. We need word reconstruction. And we'll... Hold on a second. Let's get you... Hey, Flimsy Steve. Where have you gone? What have you seen? That's a funny Tumblr post. I was thinking about that earlier, actually.
So I have to work at early o'clock in the morning, so I do actually have to leave you. I'm so sorry.
How dare you? It's fine.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night. So, for the rest of y'all, you want to keep going? I'm fine with that personally. You may just have to deal with me not being the most talkative at all times. Alright, let's go. Mario. Okie dokie. Mamma mia. It's a me, Mario. Alright, so I think we've got a pretty good setup so far. I'm trying to get some of these like level zeros up in level a little bit because they're currently just down there a little bit, and I would prefer them not to be down there anymore. So I think for the front lines... Front lines will take Slippy Jim. I want to get Slippy Jim up in a level a little bit. I can't take Slippy Jim seriously as a name. It's pretty silly. Alright. I'm going to give Edward Fairfax a lunge, and we're going to do some gentle strats between Edward Fairfax and Slippy Jim, which saying those words out loud makes me feel ridiculous. But, I mean, it is patently ridiculous, but also that's pretty funny. Here, we'll give you... upgrades to singer. Oh, I haven't been upgrading abilities. Shit. That explains actually why some of the upper levels haven't been hitting as hard as they could. Yeah. Let's spend a little money doing that. And just upgrade mostly the ones I use more than anything else. Feels appropriate. I also want to add the Rain of Sorrows for the Flagellant, because it's a very useful ability. Alright, I think we're good for this next thing. So, we're not in a deal with the Sonorous Prophet yet. We've already dealt with one of... Rain of Sorrows is a really good ability. And otherwise, the Flagellant can do, like, nothing to the bat ranks, and I like to have the ability to do at least a little bit of something. I think what I'm going to do, since we've done a Wields boss, we've done a Ruins boss, I want to keep pushing towards a Warrens boss. So we're gonna do this mission, which I think will be a good... It's a level 1, so it'll be good to train up some of the people who are just low level, since we add a lot of zeros down here, and I want to get them some more abilities. Alright, it's a medium, so I'll give them 16 food. And 16 torches. They call me 32 Darkest Dungeon Julia because I got 16 food and 16 torches. That's not a good bit. I don't know where I thought I was going with that. Alright, back into the Warrens. Oh, they patched that out? Oh no! That was always the funniest thing. I mean, it was deeply frustrating whenever it happened, and it made me so angry. But the 0 crit bleed is so funny. So for those who are not in the know, one of the occultist's abilities, word reconstruction, it regens like a variable amount of health between 0 or 13, but it can be higher with a crit. It also has a 60% chance to cause bleed. So it was possible for you to get a 0 heal and cause bleed, so it just objectively makes everything worse. It's so funny. Yeah, it made me angry whenever it happened, because it's like, god damn it, usually when you're spamming word instruction, things are not going okay, you're having a bad time, but it is objectively exceptionally funny. A great start to this dungeon.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
You know what, Ancestor, I have some bad news about how I've been playing this game so far, which is to say we are always tripping into everything. Abyssal Artillery is a useful skill. Oh, I forgot to turn on... Ah, shit, I'm an idiot. I forgot to turn on Duelist Advance, so I actually can't do the Joel strats, which is a shame. I'm a fool.
Executed with impunity.
At least it's only spiders. It's not like this is a particularly dangerous room battle. I like the Arbalist as a class. It's funny how they also add in Musketeer, even though Musketeer is essentially exactly the same as the Arbalist. Arbalist has a very specific use case, which I understand for some people. They're not a huge fan of it. But when you need to be shooting the bat ranges, no one does it better. So like when you're fighting like the hag, they're really useful to have along, because you can always ping back there that people like Crusader can't reach. All right, vulnerability hacks. There we go.
Give them no quarter.
Ooh, Sitting Satchel. That's actually a pretty nice drop. I don't have any Rave Robbers at the moment, but someday I'll get another one. Rave Robber is my personal favorite class. I really enjoy their whole steez. Partially because I like how they play. I like the crit heavy. I like Joel strats a lot. But I also like that the Rave Robber because she's hot, which I aware that is maybe not the best reason, but it is my reason. Ooh, that was not necessary, but good job. Yeah, she's like... I very much aspire to that kind of extra elegance that she's got going on, which is unfortunate, as I know I'm a little bit of a gremlin woman when it comes to, like, my personal day-to-day life. But I can dream. I can dream. Alright, well, we'll finish you off. Nice! Annihilated. Alright, ping.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
What if you did a Cats theme stream and you're calling yourself Madam Rom Tom Tutter? That's pretty funny, I will say. Yeah, I'm sure we could play Stray, which has cats in it, which I have for my PlayStation. I don't exactly know. I'm sure I could hook up my PlayStation to Twitch in some way. I just don't personally know how to do it. It looks very cute. I just have not personally had a chance to play it yet. I've got like so many games on my to playlist that... Yeah, you can stream from your PS4, but I don't know how to do that with like my setup with OBS. So I'm sure someone has made... The nice thing about the internet is people have made a lot of like how-tos on streaming. So I can find it with very little effort. I just personally do not know how to do it.
Maintain the offensive.
Actually, to like flex a little bit, I actually did get a PS5 a few months ago. It only took several months of like waiting for a sale to pop up.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Hold on a second, my mic arm is starting to sag a little bit. Sorry, I hope that's not too much of an unpleasant noise whenever I have to adjust that, because it's been kind of being a pain in the ass. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, I'm not gonna take those deeds. I can cleanse that, maybe? Oh shit, that removed a bad hort. That was great. Amazing. Thank you, your radiance. I'm glad you approve. Or are willing to tolerate it, maybe, is more apt. But yeah, we could do a Hats theme stream. Yeah, thankfully I've got the, thankfully I have the, a shot mount, which helps with a lot of that. This is what I'm talking about. I'm so distractible. It's like really irritating, honestly. But anyway, we could do a Hats theme stream. I think that would be kind of funny. That'd be a good bit, at the very least. So, Casey, Sarah was there, right? When we went to see Cats? The point is, me and a bunch of friends, we went to see Cats, and it was a lot of fun, and the Rum Tum Tugger is my favorite of the Cats, personally. So I appreciate the suggestion of Rom Tom Tugger. Unfortunately, Rom Tom Tugger is kind of hard to say, so I think Rom Tom Tugger would probably be the way it would have to be for the sake of my being able to say it quickly. He's just so much a sassy little lad. He loves his boyfriend.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
His magic boyfriend. Which, like, I suppose if I had a magic boyfriend... Well, I wouldn't have a magic boyfriend, I don't like men. But if I had a magic boyfriend, I would love him very much. And if I liked, you know, if the prerequisites things happen for me to get a... We're just gonna cut that bit off at the knees and just, like, stop it. God damn, you stupid swine thing. I hate how they vomit on me. Stop doing it. These cats are EA and there's nothing you can do about it. I don't know, Casey. Tom Hooper, or whatever his name is, really did try to do something about it. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. 3 damage. Here, I can at least get you off death's door. And wait till... It's alright, he's off death's door. He'll bat to death's door on his turn, but then I can word instruction off of death's door, which will be helpful. Alright, good. We won't have the stress input anymore, which is helpful. Yeah, see, that's not fantastic. But we can word instruction, and 9 health. Bam! He's looking better. Yeesh. Here, no, I need the damage. We need to get the swine chopper down. Yes. Good, you resisted the stun. That's good. Please die. Damn it.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness.
It's funny, I actually haven't listened to much of the Bare Naked Ladies. Like, they were popular when I was, like, relatively young, but they weren't my thing. When I was a kid, I had, like, the weirdest goddamn music tastes. Like, my 3 favorite... This was back in the day before iPods were, like, a thing that everyone had. By the time I was, like, 10, you could have one if you were, like, had money and were into, like, spending a fair amount of money in an iPod. And it was, like, the classic back then. I always wanted a classic, but unfortunately by the time I was, like, old enough to get an iPod, they were not making them back in my day! But the point is, my favorite albums when I was a little kid, and this is, and it sounds so goddamn weird, and don't worry, it really is, were, the Blues Brothers soundtrack, and the anthology of the greatest hit of the Red Army Choir.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Which sure is a selection. Right? It was really useful. Okay, so the reason I liked those two is because that is what my dad listened to, and, like, you know, when you're a little kid, you kind of listen to what your parents listen to. Eventually, I got into, like, moderately more normal things. I still like the Red Army Choir a lot, but the Blues Brothers are, like, yeah, they're fine, I guess.
A decisive pummeling.
I also enjoyed... We also listened to, like, a lot of Beatles. Oh, I hit the wrong button there, but that actually worked out alright.
Decimated.
And, like, people make fun of the Beatles all the time, and, like, they're not that fantastic, but... I don't know, I have a soft spot. Guns, isn't that, you mean the one by, Green Day? I remember, Harlan and I actually listened to, like, a fair amount of Green Day, because, like, he had American Idiot, like, his mom had American Idiot in his car, and honestly, that album still fucks. Like, hardcore, still like it. Amazing that, oh hey, look, I didn't trip the trap, good job, me. Alright, I think after this room, yeah, unfortunately it's still really relevant, and I hate that it is. which is, it's truly unfortunate. Would you leave my cultist alone? Leave my man alone.
Hold fast or expire.
Okay, you're still doing okay. The whore's gonna pop in a second. Here, we're going to battlefield healing you. Don't. Oh yeah, that's a solid. I like how we all have seen the same Tumblr post, so there's a lot of the vibes of. You hate Ring Day, or Turtle Priest, your Radiance. Sorry, I had a little some crossed wires. Oh yeah, the Doomsayer, so annoying. Stop using horror. Well, he's dead now. We solved it. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. As you have noticed, my mind has also been consistently kind of fizzling. It just kind of be like that. That's annoying. Yeah, that's... Yeah, really, just like with prejudice. Oh. Well, I suppose that's actually pretty decent. He needed less protect, but I probably would have gone for the sheer damage, but... He's not got that much health left, but... Alright. Stop hitting people! Goddamn, dude. Alright, we're in a word re-instruction yourself as you need the health. You're bleeding. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna just take him out. We want him dead. Probably wouldn't have done a huge amount of damage, but it's still enough that I don't want to deal with it. Alright, good. He's down. It's just this little fucking vomit man. This nasty boy. No longer is a nasty boy. We are full up on shit.
Or is it merely a trick of
Alright, so we are down here in the corner. We've got at least one more battle. I think probably like 2 or 3 is my guess. I think I am going to, since we can do this, get back to here and then take the nap. I think that'll be a good place to camp. And then I think after that we're probably gonna call it for the night. It's 9:48, and that'll probably, any other mission would take like another like 20 minutes ish. So yeah, I think that'll be good. And a little bit more though. Yeah, they are nasty little boys, and I don't like them. All right, time to amp.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
I think that we're gonna just do a full meal. Yeah, streamer in the same time zone. I think we actually... I'm not gonna like say this out loud because I don't know this for certain. I think we actually might just go to the same school. Oh, by the way, if you ever want to like join the Discord, and this goes for all y'all, we do have a Discord going, so I don't really go like physically to school much anymore because I don't need to. I'm currently in the intern phase of things. Alright, good. There we go. Tell you what, let me do y'all a favor. I'm going to go ahead and grab you an invite then. And anyone in chat, feel free to join. Alright. Just a second. I will be clearing this after the stream. But yeah, if you want to hop on stream. or onto Discord, not onto stream. So far, I have it set with a roll thing. So, alright, so I'm going to... Hello, Carl. Alright, here we can at least pep talk. Alright. Things are going according to plan. Alright.
Radiance, may we find victory.
Let's see how many more of these we got going. I am not going to summon the Shambler. I don't. Oh, fuck!
Faces of the damned
Ah!
and cloaked in malice.
Son of a bitch. I was not ready to deal with the Elector. I think... Alright, 70 health. I can deal with that. It's not great, but with these three, I can definitely chain together. Yeah, it's not a great one, but... we'll get to 70 with little issue, I think. Yeah, it's alright, there we go. We're check all these skeletons I have. Yeah, I think I have the sheer DPS I need to, like, just burn him down, but... It's not great. I'm not happy about this situation. Alright, I'm just gonna do some chip damage. And, like, try to get him back into the front ranks. Otherwise, just focus fire. Oof.
Terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Brutal. Alright, word reconstruct on... Yeah, this is not the time to go missing attacks. Alright, fine, yep. Alright. Alright, there we go, Dismiss. That's what I'm talking about. Here, we will battlefield heal. Because you're a little less useful in this particular moment. Would have been nice to crit heal you up, but... Fuck, yes! Alright, we got only 18 HP left. We'll be able to pull this off. We just...
Clarified in a single strike.
It's not Dismas, it's Edward Fairfax, but... It's still not good. Oh my god, that's bad. I am prioritizing heals at the moment. As if healers go down, we all die. Ah, fuck. That's rough.
In this sprawling
Ugh. That was objectively the correct decision to... Oh my god!
body and brain.
Holy shit, this is... Yeah, this is brutal. Alright, we need... If the bleed kills the cultist, we're just done. So, it can't happen. Yeah, go for the Arbalest. The Arbalest has HP. God, yeah... Oh, hell yeah! Nice! You go, Earl. Alright. Heal yourself. So just get yourself off life's door. No! Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh my god. The Arbalest is a champ, but... Alright, I'm considering what to do, because the Arbalest could heal themselves, but I think if we do not kill them, we need to end this fight, like, now. So, healing myself is usually a good idea, but also the Arbalest goes down, we got nothing. You're right, the Arbalest needs to heal. but we have to get the collector down, like, as soon as possible, as that'll get rid of all the heads, who are currently more of the problem. Here, let me see, there, she's down, which means that the buffs will stop coming. Or, oh, that's a man-at-arms. Yeah, but I think I prefer the man-at-arms to, oh, we can't use abyssal artillery. Oh, you're too far back. Here, heal up. That's not a great roll. Good dodge. It's better than Vestal. It's, yeah. Yeah, alright. Yeah, we're in a sniper. Hit. Not a hit, but still good damage. Alright, I'm going to use... We're in a focus on keeping people alive. We're essentially relying on the Arbalest to do all of our damage at this moment, which is not a good situation to be in. Because, like, she's... Jesus Christ! Can I run from this fight? Because I think we're not gonna win this, is kind of where we're sitting. Yeah, that we're not gonna win this. I can retreat. Alright, I am going to prioritize
This skirmish may be lost.
keeping my heroes alive and abandon quest. That's brutal.
Do not ruminate on this fleeting failure. The campaign is long, and victory...
One of the hardest things for me to kind of get used to with Darkest Dungeon is that, yeah, sometimes you do just need to dip. Like, it's brutal, it sucks. But plus 10 damage melee skills on the Arbalest. Well, it could have been a bad thing, like this or this. I will have to deal with Torn Rotator because you definitely we don't want damage down on melee skills for the Crusader. That would be horrid. That is unfortunate, truly. What is it you need to do, Slippy Jim? There's one thing you like to do. Or I guess there's two things you like to do. Alright. Send Bully to the brothel and Fillet to the Arbalest. And we'll send Dismas to the There's No More Room. Never mind. Alright, let's take our last two people. Ooh, another shield breaker and a man-at-arms. We've needed a man-at-arms, so that's good.
Swaying. She mesmerizes her prey before the final strike.
Yeah, Dismas is just gonna have to side up for a moment for the week. He's not going out. Neither is Bertman. Maybe I can I actually might still be. These I do need to get rid of these at some point, but they're not crucial. You need to actually. We actually do need to work on you. These are you had some bad ones. Alright, I'm going to get to Faithless. I think that's... I can't even afford that. I probably could if I were to sell some stuff. But I'm already so low on coin. I think what I need to focus on, and I'm not going to focus on this tonight because we're about to be done, but I'm going to take the Antiquarian out for a spin. Take her to a few like near pitch black runs, just focused on like bringing the low levels along and just gathering resources. Yeah, she's really traumatized. Yeah, rob a few banks. Just kind of work my way through getting some gold because we currently only have like 6,600. We're a little low. Unfortunately, failing those last two quests kind of made it so I took a hit on finances. But for tonight, I think we're gonna call that good. So next week, starting on Wednesday, we will be, I will be playing Darkwood, which is a fun survival horror game, which I wanted to do something horror-based for for Halloween. I was considering doing Duskers, but I do enjoy that game, but I don't think it'd be the best for streams. Dartwood's spooky. I've never gotten that far in it, but it has a great atmosphere. So I think we'll have fun with that. And then, of course, Thursday we're doing Darkest Dungeon again. And then the week after that we'll be going back to Pokemon Darkest Dungeon. We're just doing an alternating on-off thing. So yeah. Thank you all for coming to my thank you all for playing my game. And I will see y'all next week. Y'all have a nice night. See ya. Casey, you will be. I hope this is somewhat reassuring. There aren't jump scares in Darkwood, to my knowledge. It's mostly just kind of ambient dread, and it'll be a more chill thing. So yeah. All right, yeah. Y'all have a nice night. Oh shit. Sorry, bumped the mic. I will check does the dog die, and I will let you know at the top of things. Yeah, so I'll talk to y'all later. Alright, night.